Right, are we good? Are we live? I think we are. Hello and welcome back to the Football Chat Live. It's Derby Day in Manchester. Manchester United versus Manchester City at Old Trafford. Should be a really exciting one. Unfortunately, we couldn't cover the El Clasico yesterday. Sorry, anyone who thought we were, or well, knew we were and was hoping for the stream. Unfortunately, we couldn't do that, but we are here for today's big clash in London, in England's second capital. I was going to say capital, realised it wasn't. I was going to say the other things. I'm struggling with interest at the moment. Anyway, we're here. It's exciting. Harry, are you excited?
I am very excited. This should be an exciting game, to say the least. Either it's going to be competitive or it's going to be funny, and I'm up for both. So, really looking forward to today.
Can it be competitive and funny?
I think it probably could be. So, this is going to be a good one. The Manchester Derby has always been brilliant in the last few years. You know, last year, United surprised City at Old Trafford. And earlier in the year, City won 6-3 at the Etihad. We're at Old Trafford today. So could that play a part? Will it be 2 rather than 8? Who knows?
Could be 6-3. Could be a 2-1 with a goal that definitely should not have stood. But yeah, Chelsea fan, welcome to the stream. Big up, Jack and Harry. Happy birthday, Jack. Thank you very much, mate. I'm very proud, very happy to be on stream today on my birthday. Yeah, should be a really good one. And Alex Arsenal fans saying, hi, Harry and Jack and everyone. Great to see you guys. I hope this game will be fun to watch. I think it will be. We're either going to see a lot of goals or we're going to see a big upset.
Yeah.
So it's going to be good fun either way. It's going to be exciting. Shall we get into some lineups?
I mean, yeah, very interesting teams. Home side look very weak. Away side look very strong. That's what we expected.
Man United looking weak? No.
Nah.
Well, Manchester United, as you say, looking weak. Line up in a 4-2-3-1. In between the six, it's Andre Onana, hero in the week with his penalty save, keeping Manchester United in the 3 points against Copenhagen. Back four then of Dalot, Maguire, Evans and Lindelof, a very makeshift back four with a lot of injuries to first team personnel. In the pivot, it's Sofiane Amrabat and Scott McTominay. McTominay handed a start of some really strong performances. Now we expect actually to see Eriksen a little deeper. Maybe McTominay pushed on after his recent goal scoring, flourishing performances. But as I say, Eriksen then in that attacking midfield role, or with rotating with McTominay. On the right, it's Bruno Fernandes, the captain. On the left, it is Marcus Rashford, and leading the line, Rasmus Højlund. So an interesting attack with Bruno operating out of position, with McTominay potentially in attacking midfield today. I'm intrigued to see how it gets on.
Yeah, I think they could definitely cause some problems going forward. It is make or break for that back four. So, you know, with Harry Maguire, Johnny Evans, Lindelof, they did all right midweek. They've done all right in the last couple of games against Sheffield United, the likes. This is make or break. This is a big game. People are saying Harry Maguire's done well recently. Today is his game. If he has a solid game, everyone goes, yeah, he's a decent centre-half. He's now got his confidence back. If he has a howler, which is I think is what is expected by most people, it's going to be another rough road for him.
Indeed. I do think this makes sense, though, this system, by having Bruno on the right there, because he's going to drive inside, you open up a load of space for Diego Dalot to come forward, and since you've got Lindelof at left back, you've got a makeshift back three there. It makes itself. So not too bad that system, and you'll almost end up with 2 attacking midfielders then when you're coming forward. So that works quite well in that sense. As for the opposition, then now we're a lot more assured of how they're going to play. In between the six, Ederson returns to first team action after being rotated for Stefan Ortega in City's last 2 matches. In the back three, it's captain Kyle Walker, Diaz and Josko Gvardiol. We expect John Stones to be playing in the pivot with Roger. Obviously, Stones will start as a centre-half, but in that libero role will push into defensive midfield. Not really an inverted player, more just pushing forwards and not from fullback, but you know the system. It's a 3-2-2-3 that City love to dominate teams with. Across that, into the next 2, Silva and Julian Alvarez. On the right, it's Foden. On the left, it's Grealish. Through the middle, Erling Haaland. Any surprising players? Any surprising inclusions or exclusions for this game? I
don't think so. Obviously, you've got Akanji suspended, so he can't feature today. Apart from that, your only injuries, Kevin De Bruyne and Zach Steffen. I don't think you're going to miss Steffen too much. But yeah, Ederson back into the fold as well. So he didn't start last week's Premier League game.
Didn't start the Champions League game either in the week, I don't believe. I think that was Stefan Ortega.
Can't remember now. But he's back in between the six. Very strong City side. They're looking for a big win tonight because they haven't been perfect this year. They want to set the record straight with a big win against their rivals.
Yeah.
And to be honest, the pressure is all on City. You know, everybody is expecting them to tank United today. Maybe that won't be the case. Who knows?
Yeah, can I just mention one name that may get some discussion going? Jeremy Doku. Very exciting for City in recent weeks. Why do you think Pep's opted not to go for him today?
It is an interesting one. We saw him tear James Milner apart, but I think if we're looking at it, Dalot would keep up with him as well. So bringing in Grealish.
Well, we would probably play on the right now, Doku.
Well, how on earth did he mince Milner then?
Because Milner played left back.
Did he?
Think so.
I thought Milner played right back and Doku played on the left.
No, Doku's a right winger because he's an out-and-out winger with a right foot.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know. Then I've got because the picture you see of James Milner defending against Doku's running down the left. It might just be coincidence. Never mind. But it's an interesting decision.
Yeah, fair. I think it's the right decision. I think it makes a lot of sense in terms of the shape today. City are going to have to be a little bit more defensive at times, and Jeremy Doku was a really exciting player. He actually does lose the ball for you a bit too often. With Grealish and with Foden, you're a lot safer because they'll look to take on the man, realise it's not on, turn around and knock it back. And while that's incredibly boring, it's a lot safer. If you allow Doku to run at players to try and cause problems, while that can be incredibly effective and is very effective against those sides with a bit more space to make advantage of, I don't think it's very effective in today's game because he'll lose the ball too often and there you find yourself under the cosh.
Yeah, no, makes sense. But, I mean, Grealish is a phenomenal player anyway. He's going to cause problems either way, and it's going to be very hard for Manchester United to cope.
Yeah, indeed. We have another goal, by the way, in the Villa game. It's an own goal, though, from Tom Lockyer with an assist from Diaby. So, not great fun for FPL. Anyway, Gary, welcome to the stream. Good afternoon. Is Ronaldo starting today? I don't reckon so, Gary. I think Ronaldo on the bench today. But yeah, welcome, mate. Chelsea fan annoyed that Rangers are a goal down to Hearts. That is poor. And another goal in the Premier League. It's Brighton 1, Fulham 1.
Balls. That's not great for my FPL team. But yeah, no, it's a big night. I mean, Alex talking about Arsenal's big win yesterday. Obviously, Tottenham winning on Friday night.
Yeah.
City need to keep the points ticking because
Chelsea didn't have a game, right? Don't think we played this weekend.
No, I don't think Chelsea did.
No, remember any games. I think that was it. Yeah. But anyway, should be a good game of football. There should be a really exciting end to what has been a decent weekend of action.
Yeah, I think this game is interesting because if it was at the Etihad, I think my kind of predictions and my feelings at the game would be different. But look at how Old Trafford made I know it didn't make the difference completely, but it did make a difference in last year's win for United because they got torn apart away from home.
I do think Old Trafford makes a huge difference.
It does make a huge difference because it's Manchester United, it's Old Trafford, it's very different. Manchester United at Old Trafford hit different. They're brilliant games of football. They're phenomenal to watch, and that will massively help United today. It's whether that will be enough. Can the home crowd, can the belief carry them through? The worry is, if City go a goal up, the game's over. And
it wasn't last year. City led through Jack Grealish and United brought it back.
They did. And to be fair, this City side, it hasn't been convincing in the recent few weeks.
But the United side has.
No. It's a strange one, though, because I think for United, this is the best time for them to play City.
Yeah.
Because the side is, not looking as strong as it has done in the last few years.
That's a fantastic display, by the way, in the Manchester United end. A Sir Bobby, what would you call it? They're using the placards, white and black placards, holding them up.
A memento.
Yeah, I think that fits nicely. And reading out his
name.
It's quite
interesting. City's away results versus last year's top 9 since August last year is 1 win.
That was Arsenal. Wow.
And since this year, they've already lost to Arsenal away at the Emirates. Can United do the same? I don't know. I really don't know.
Be interesting to see.
I just look at the 3. I look at the 5 people stood in front of me. Ignore Bruno the captain. I see Onana, Dalot, Maguire, Evans and Lindelof. And I think there's no way they keep a clean sheet today.
God, yeah, mate. I don't know, though. I could see it in a very weird universe.
Casemiro, We've got Amrabat and Ericsson in the pivot. It's a big day for United. It's Derby day.
It is. And speaking of which, we've got some predictions to get into.
I think it is predictions time. I can't give this to United. The team just doesn't convince me. I'm going modest though. 3-1 Manchester City. Haaland goal, Foden goal, and a Grealish goal, and then it'll be a consolation from Martial off the bench.
Yeah, further tributes from Sir Bobby Charlton being unveiled now. That is a fantastic tifo.
That is a great picture.
It's fantastic to see from Manchester United fans.
Yeah.
Banner in one end. Yes, exactly. The Stretford end's got a tifo in it. And yeah, fantastic to see. Anyway, as for my prediction, I'm going against the grain here. 2-1 Man United.
Again?
I can see it happening. I think City will lead once more. Erling Haaland throwing on his legs.
Yep.
Then it will be Scott McSauce. A brace from McTominay.
Like a few years ago, scored from halfway line.
Yeah, yes. And then we'll stitch it together in a short. Yeah. Gent celebrating back then, and then us going, wow. What was McTominay? What was this, by the way, Sky graphic?
Not 4-1.
With Ericsson on right midfield.
That's just not what it is.
Everyone at Sky.
It's just not what it is. But
who knows what it is, to be honest.
Yeah.
Not sure Ten Hag does.
Do you think he can score tonight?
Maybe.
That's a great answer. Well, do you think City have any impact whatsoever?
I think he definitely can. Whether he will is another matter, but he can have an impact.
Do you think he will?
I don't know.
It's your personal question.
I've just given a prediction. He's not scoring, so no.
Yeah, probably not then. I think he's going to be very quiet.
I don't.
Okay.
I think he's going to keep shouting.
Yeah, lovely. I'm really excited for this. I love watching, because watching like the big derby, like watching the Manchester derby, the Merseyside derby, United, Liverpool, Arsenal, watching all those games as neutrals is really fun because I don't really care about the result.
There's also been a really wrong assumption that this is going to be boring because the Arsenal game was. People are forgetting who we're watching here. The Arsenal City game was dull because they played very, very similar systems. Very, eerily similar. It's almost like one of them used to be coaching with the other one.
Yeah.
But these two play very different.
United don't play football.
United have no idea what they're doing ever.
No. And it's brilliant. It is just... that's why I love watching United, because you never know what's going to happen. You can't predict United games.
No, definitely not.
It is brilliant. It is absolutely brilliant. Watching this derby, because last year, when they lost 6-3, no one would have guessed that they were going to win 2-1 in the reverse fixture.
Yeah.
You never thought that was going to happen. But yeah, Paul Tierney, the man in the middle today.
So they've got to walk around here, though. So usually for a minute's silence, what they'll do is they'll go over the middle, but because there's a banner in the middle, they don't...
Imagine that, they walked over it.
When Paul Tierney gets stuck in the banner and he slips and it all gets rumpled up. But yeah, there's going to be a minute's applause as...
There's also United
I believe this is the other surviving members of the Munich disaster.
Yeah.
I believe. Do not quote me on that, but that's what I think. Who I think.
Yeah, anyone does know, please do play.
Yeah,
they'll be legends.
And they're taking to the pitch here to commemorate a former teammate.
Applause.
Yeah, brilliant to see. But yeah, there will be minutes applause here for Sir Bobby Charlton.
Oh, and he's got blows whistles. He fair, so I'll let him off. Yeah. And now we'll do the minute applause.
So they're already applauding anyway. Yeah. They're applauding the people onto the field, and now they're doing the minute's applause. But yeah, exciting game.
Yeah, I say building up the tension, building up the atmosphere to what is going to be a cracking game of football. I want to see goals as well. I don't want to, I don't want to see a slim scoreline. I want to see goals. Imagine it's like 4-3.
Yeah. Can they do it in Sir Bobby's honour?
Yeah, I mean that'd be great for the fans, for the players.
I've got to do it.
Yeah, they cannot rock up today and lose 6-0.
No,
because
God, that is just horrible, isn't it? Like if they honour a legend like this, and then they take the field and get absolutely trounced in the derby. I'm not saying this does, but do you think it plays any sort of Does it play into the psyche of Manchester City in any way? Do they start to think, you know what, I'm not saying they're going to go, oh, we'll let them have this
No,
one.
but I think...
But it's got to be playing on the mind, like, if we score 8, let's not celebrate.
But I think, if anything, it will impact City, because if I'm United, I sit in that change room and go, today's 2 main reasons are we're playing for pride and we're playing for Bobby.
Yeah.
And let's go and win
I'd probably call him Sir Bobby rather than just Bobby, but yeah.
But it tends to they do. It might be on a first name basis. But
Maybe.
I think they'll go out there and they've got to give it their all. They can't turn up half-assed. And players like Amrabat, who haven't played Manchester Derby
You can't turn up at a normal Manchester Derby half-assed.
No.
You certainly can't turn up.
Players like Amrabat are going to be introduced very, very quickly. Because I'm expecting to see Harry Maguire go through the back of someone.
Hopefully it's not similar to the FA Cup final, where City scored within 35 seconds.
Well, let's find out. Because the 35 seconds will be upon us very quickly.
Gary going 3-3, Chestfan going 2-1 City. Get your predictions in chat if you haven't already. Chestfan saying also RIP to Matthew Perry, Yes. And that was very sad news to wake up to as well today.
And the Everton owner.
Yeah, and Bill Kentright as well. It's been a terrible week.
Chairman.
Yeah, chairman. Actually, I'd knock it back and get us underway here at Old Trafford then.
I think some Everton fans.
What should be a very exciting Manchester derby. Anana. Looking for an option here. Maguire.
I'd just be scared if I was a United fan. Seeing Nana that high with Haaland running at him.
I don't know. I think Harry Maguire's due a good game today. He played well in the Champions League in the week.
That's a poor decision from Nana.
But they've won it back, United here. Bruno lets it run through his leg now, shifts it out wide. Here's Diogo Dalot.
Harry Maguire, now had a good run of games. He'll be having to play.
Unsurprisingly, the monstrosity of a lineup that Sky put out is not true, and it does look like it will be McTominay playing attacking midfield, Eriksen and Amrabat in the pivot, Bruno out on the right.
This is good football.
Now Rashford. Options all around. Marcus Rashford darting into the box. Now it's Eriksen. Dalot. Can he lift this in towards the penalty area? Lindelof puts it back across and it's on top of the net. That was, a little bit too much on that from Diogo Dalot, but the right sort of idea.
Adrenaline's pumping there. Put too much on it.
Rasmus Højlund in there, Scott McTominay in there. They're both players that can cause a bit of
really hard to actually keep on the pitch.
I thought he might put that in a dangerous area for a moment. Edison.
That's what I'm saying. And Arnold's having to spin around and do things. Edison just walking out his goal. It's such a difference.
A lovely lifted pass from Stones into Josko Gvardiol. Gvardiol forced backwards here by the pressure of Bruno Fernandes, and he's given away possession. McTominay takes it in his stride. Scott McTominay bursting towards goal. Take a shot, lad. He does, and it's a poor one. Took too long about it. It was shifted onto his left, and he couldn't drive any power behind the effort.
Positive, though. Positive from United. Gvardiol, Fanny, you can't afford to do that. He's first Manchester derby as well. Pressure on immediately. McTominay just took too long. Got to release it. Got to test Edison there. And eventually fell on his left foot.
Yeah, and he kicked it with his ankle down into the ground. Which is not how you take shots.
No.
Gvardiol.
I think fair. I'd slate him for that, but he's actually in really good goal scoring form.
Yeah.
He definitely knows how to play on the back of the net at the moment.
I think that is is a skill set for him. It's part of his skill set. He is a good finisher. He's just never really been put in a position in a Manchester United shirt to do that. It's only when he's been playing for Scotland that people have gone, hang on, he's not a defensive midfielder. It's taken them this long to realise that maybe we shouldn't play Scott McTominay defensive midfield. But yeah, Gvardiol. Now Diaz. Well, good start, Manchester United. Yeah, it's not been too bad, has it, Chelsea fan? Not been too bad at all. Arsenal fans, Tottenham fans, Aston Villa fans and Liverpool would love United to win today. I don't think Liverpool ever love United to win, but it would benefit them in the league.
I think football fans want a draw. Because it means neither side win.
Oh, mate, I want to see either City score 8
It's hilarious.
or United win.
Well,
Goals scored in the first 15 minutes, United have none. Joint with Luton and Sheffield United.
And Arsenal. That's interesting.
And Crystal Palace. Rogerson, bit knackered and a bit sleepy in the morning.
City have scored the most. Joint with no one, they've scored the most, they're on 4. Before now come the 15.
I was going to say, yeah. I'll double that tally.
So, what interests me though is Arsenal actually scored 5 yesterday and scored none in the first 15 minutes.
No, because they slowly just kill teams. Yeah.
Equally, Bayern scored 8 in 45 minutes yesterday, so
Yeah.
that league is something else.
That's the best thing. People call it a farmers league. It's not. It's Darmstadt are shit.
Yeah.
Like, it's not that the league is bad. It's that SV Darmstadt are horrendous.
And they didn't have to go down to 9 players.
But why were they down? They were up a man after 5 minutes.
What conversation happened in the dressing room before the game that said, yeah, go get 9 people, go get sent off?
It was the fact that they literally had a man advantage for 30 minutes, did nothing, and then within the last 8 minutes of the half, they managed to pick up 2 red cards.
Get it. But even when you pick up 1, don't pick up the second. You're playing Bayern Munich, you absolute imbeciles.
Just sit deep, kick it on.
Here comes City, Walker down the right-hand side, cuts in on himself. Trying to find Haaland cut out by Lindelof. And that's good for
Rashford here now, driving forward to Manchester United on the ball. Can he make something happen? Rashford. Lindelof trying the inverted run, hasn't quite come off. I think he'll keep this alive here, though. Yeah, brilliant from Victor Lindelof. He's offside, though.
Oh, dear.
I think that's what Rashford was trying to tell him. That's why he burst towards the ball.
Lindelof did apologise, but that was a bit sloppy. But good battling up there from the United striker. Rashford does well to pick it up, gain some ground, but nothing coming of it. But it has been a positive first 5 from Manchester United.
Yeah.
Unlucky there, Lindelof.
Oh, he wasn't really thinking about it, was he?
No. Yeah, to be fair, no one really would in that situation. I don't think.
Do you think Lindelof's been instructed to make inverted runs today?
Because
he's not overlapping. He's not overlapping at all.
No.
Rashford's keeping the width, which is interesting because I'd have had Lindelof wider and Rashford cutting inside because he's right-footed and very good at finishing.
Yeah.
And Lindelof
I've never bit Lindelof shot. But if I was making a very strong guess, it would be that he's not very good at shooting.
Interesting as well that Amrabat is slotting into back 3, so he did a similar role at Fiorentina. However, he's not dropping in between the centre halves. He's dropping into left centre half.
That's not strange.
I think it's because they're sat in a double pivot. Yeah. It's more difficult for him to drop into the middle of them. But he can just drop backwards and Evans shift across. And it's 3-0 Liverpool, by the way. Mohamed Salah with the goal.
Okay. I'm fine.
And he's still got 13 minutes to potentially find another one.
Yeah. My FPL week's not been too strong.
No.
Kind of since the early Tottenham.
I need Simicast to get subbed off before Liverpool concede a goal.
Rodri wins a header in the air. Falls to Amrabat, who just kicks it back to Walker for some reason. They had all the time in the world there and just boot up in the air. Good football from City. Here's Grealish. It's really good football.
Options all around him. Tries to move out wide to Bernardo Silva. Silva's going to keep this on, I reckon. Yes, he does. Brilliant from Bernardo Silva. Great work ethic. Can he beat his international teammate Dallo? No. Goes to Josko Gvardiol. Gvardiol inside. Stones. Nice touch round the corner. Into Rodri now. Thought he might look to lift that over the top, Rodri, but he swifts it out wide. Here's Bernardo Silva. Opts against the first time delivery. Josko Gvardiol. Now Rodri. They're just looking for that pocket. Lovely ball over the top. Kyle Walker digs it down. Phil Foden saved. Haaland misses.
It's not in the goal.
How have they not scored? United clinging on by a thread.
How is it not in the goal? That was very because Lindelof was just walking. And I thought I don't think any of it. Lindelof's just jogging.
Yeah.
Walking's on.
It's a great stop, and then there's a great reaction from Onana. Yeah. He pushes it away from the foot of Erling Haaland.
Foden does well there.
He couldn't drive enough power through the header.
And Nard does power it straight back to Haaland and get a hand there before Haaland.
And push it down to stop it going
into an Maguire takes a touch on his own goal line and then clears it.
I love how
away about 17.
I love how he'll put off that save, and then in a minute we'll just watch as he.
I think.
Sends one into his own
I do think I've just watched Evans and Maguire run into each other there at the corner, and they've got a free kick. So yeah, Foden's header stopped by the right hand. And they're just kind of passing it away with Onana. Falls to Maguire on the line. He manages to just hack it. He's smart, as he fair, because he just booted that hit Bernardo and gone in. Thought about it, took a touch.
Gvardiol intercepting the pass. Evans heads it back into trouble. Rodri. Now Julian Alvarez. Alvarez trying to find Haaland, but Johnny Evans has his number. His clearance not convincing though. Foden. Now back to Diaz. And it's Guardiola. Goes out wide. Silva. Space to operate in here. Where's Jack Grealish? Oh, here he is. Jack Grealish wider. Silva. He's stuck in that pocket of space there. And now Guardiola used his body well to shield the ball from Fernandes and win a throw.
This is the problem for United, is that they've started really well, but they still don't have the best chance of the game.
Yeah, 3-1. Luton Town with a goal back. Matty Cash subbed off in the 79th minute.
Yeah. Clean sheet points. Cool. That is brilliant.
Emi Martinez's own goal.
Oh. That's strange. That's got Cross knocked in by himself. Oh, I don't know what's happening there. Ruben Diaz. Taking his time on the ball. Uses Rodri. Gives it to Stones. I feel like people have stopped talking about John Stones. Everyone's going mental over him after the Champions League final.
I was saying he should win the Ballon d'Or.
You did do that. That was something.
Still, maybe. It's going to be Messi or Haaland, isn't it?
Should we clip it up? John Stones should win the Ballon d'Or. Done.
I don't think it's an outrageous shout. Anyway, coming forward, so Manchester United now. Rasmus Højlund. That ball needs to be more convincing to Scott McTominay. Cut out by Silva. Cleared away only as far as Ericsson. He has time to bring it down.
On there.
Yeah.
Poor bloke thought he had ages, and then Jack Grealish was breathing down his neck.
It looked like it, and then suddenly Jack Grealish appeared and shot and was behind him.
And Højlund there, his pass did take a nick off the centre half, and just didn't reach McTominay.
Evans.
The problem is that's another good chance where United, that's the second time now, United in this game have won the ball up the pitch, had an overload, and just not been able to use it.
Yeah. Walker now. Here's Diaz. Just calm in possession, Manchester City. Now moves it out wide. Guardiola. Back to Diaz. And now it's with Rodri. Stones.
Good football.
It is. It's City. That's what we expect.
Yeah, I don't know why I keep saying it.
It's the absolute. That's a fantastic knock in behind. Foden has the beating of Lindelof and runs off the end of the pitch.
Yeah, he's got to do better there, Phil Foden.
It looked like he didn't know what he wanted to do with the ball.
No. And then it kind of just hit his midriff and ran away from him. But, he'll try again next time. They're getting him down that right hand side, but quite a lot. Also, Arsene Wenger, 12 wins against United in his career. Pep's got 7.
Yeah.
12's a lot.
To be fair though, that doesn't consider the fact that Fergie's then therefore won more.
Yeah.
Oh, there's been a lot of draws. Because if you think
that's the thing.
Arsene was there, 15 years?
It's rare they play each other 12 times in the Premier League, let alone with a win 12.
He was there 15 years, I want to say, Arsene Wenger.
Grealish.
That's 30 Arsenal versus Man United matches in the league. Rasmus Højlund going for a run here. Needs to see Marcus Rashford. Why has he done that? Ericsson.
Himself to beat Guardiola's head.
He should have just switched it.
As soon as he saw it, he's got to play it.
He's
got
gone.
He's got to go with Marcus Rashford. He can beat him.
The defender wasn't there though. He could have played it across and they would have been in.
Well, that's a bit of a foul, isn't it?
And they've kept going City here. Julian Alvarez trying to find Haaland, but I didn't realise Haaland wasn't on the last man.
No.
Yeah, just want to say, keep hitting that like button, people. Yes, Chelsea fan. We endorse that message. Daz says, big up, what League Cup games are you doing midweek? We're not doing any League Cup games. Sorry to disappoint Daz, but we do have 5 games in 5 days next weekend. So we're live Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Something like that. So look out for that next weekend. And it looks like Harry hasn't checked the schedule.
I didn't know that.
You're not here anyway on the Tuesday.
Yippee. Yeah, it's been a decent start for United. Decent first 13 minutes.
Big up YouTube Massive, says Gary. Yeah, yes, Gary. We also
are we Massive or is YouTube Massive?
Big up the YouTube Massive. I think that's them. I don't think that's anything to do with us.
Oh yeah, that is you. Well done, guys.
They don't do cup games. Yeah, we try. we try and take a break during it for a couple of weeks. When we get to the semis, we'll probably cover them. But given the fact we're live for UCL, we've obviously got Prem every weekend and WSL.
And what games are there? That's a good one, isn't it? United Arsenal.
No. What's on Wednesday?
It's Newcastle City. No, they've already played.
I want to say it's Newcastle someone.
Newcastle United.
Yeah, Man United versus Newcastle. Yeah. 8:15 kickoff.
No, thank you.
Yeah, I was going to say.
And I'm not watching Chelsea Blackburn.
It's not even on TV. You can't.
What's the game on TV on the Tuesday?
It is. There are 2 FA Cup matches: Exeter Middlesbrough.
No.
Mansfield Port Vale. Which of those take you fancy?
Mansfield Port Vale. Sign me up. I'm there. I'm going in the front row of the Mansfield. Vale.
Next week will be a lot more chaotic, so look out for that.
Oh, that was a dodgy pass from Evans. Maguire did well though.
5 games in 5 days, an advert for football. An advent of football. Indeed, Gary. Or an advert as well.
I don't think it'd be possible, because what games are a random... Oh, no.
Could we do an advent of football? You don't even want to do Christmas Eve?
No, I don't want to do Christmas Eve. So we'll do advent up until the 23rd, and then advent...
We are live on the 23rd.
Great.
It's Liverpool Arsenal.
I want to celebrate Christmas Eve, though.
We could. I have pondered the idea of doing a video every day in December. But we need to get ahead on recordings.
Which we haven't done.
Yet.
We've had a whole week where you did nothing with it.
Oh no, we did other things. And we've been live.
Oh yeah, no.
Anyway, Kyle Walker on the ball now. Foden.
This is good.
Ipswich Fulham. That's the Wednesday game, isn't it? It's not on TV though, I don't think. Yeah.
Stones. Do you know Ipswich going to win that?
Great, yeah, because I don't want them to.
Crap. Ball in.
Oh, I thought that might find Rodri, and that's out the stadium. That's genuinely.
New Zealand could have done with him on Saturday night.
I remember Jack highlighting that as a potentially entertaining match. I don't even remember myself highlighting that, but I do think it'll be a good game.
Ipswich will win. It's a Portman Road, and Fulham look crap. So
I could see that happen.
Yeah.
Because Ipswich are in great form at the moment. The spirits are high. For Fulham, less football I think is better.
Yeah.
So they'll field a weakened side, and Dortmund are back level. Come on, Bundesliga back alive.
3 shots in the first 16 minutes since Manchester Derby. Would you have expected more?
No.
Neither.
It's going to be a cagey start.
Yeah.
United will be keen to keep it tight at the back, and City now can't add to their goals in the first 15 minutes of matches tally.
If United settle, then I think it'll be more interesting, because
and United can't
go for it. Oh, that was silly.
Amrabat's decided to put himself in the referee's.
And is that be the first yellow of the game? It should be.
I don't think that'll be a yellow.
That is a yellow card offence.
No. It's only his first foul.
I know, it's Manchester Derby. Now, what's his cards given out?
What games are you doing next weekend? Let me check the schedule. Give me a second.
Chelsea on the Monday night.
Yeah, hang on, I'll just do the whole schedule. So, on Saturday, we have Newcastle versus Arsenal, the 5:30 kickoff. We'll also be keeping eyes on the Der Klassiker. Yes. If more people want to see the Der Klassiker, we will more than happily stream that, because I don't care about Newcastle Arsenal as much as I care about the Der Klassiker. So that may change. We've watched a bit too much.
I even watched Newcastle Wolves last night.
Yeah.
But I still was all ahead away.
Then on the Sunday, we have Arsenal versus Manchester City in the women's game. That should be a really exciting match. So we will be live for that. Then on Monday night, as you say, Tottenham versus Chelsea. A very highly anticipated match, and one we will probably be on the floor crying for. So we'll have to angle the camera a little bit lower for that one. Then on Tuesday, it is Milan versus PSG. And Wednesday, I think we're going to do Arsenal-Sevilla, unless there's a better option. So yeah, join us for all of those.
I can't think of anything. Arsenal Sevilla. You know, see the game the other week?
What, yeah.
2-1.
We'll look at our options. We'll do there will be a Champions League stream, basically.
Oh yeah. I'd rather watch like Shakhtar someone though, wouldn't you?
If they're short, I don't know how many other people want to watch us watch Shakhtar. I will happily sit here and watch Shakhtar. If I know that people want us to do that.
Someone just finds us at here.
Maybe we could do a poll. I don't know how we would do that.
On the community. Or Discord. We'll work it out by next Wednesday.
We'll do Battle of the Champions, because there's 8 fixtures. Battle of the Champions League fixtures.
We've got plenty of days. Grealish. Oh, Dallow's out for a corner. That's a silly corner to give away.
Corner.
And Grealish isn't happy. What does he want? He got a corner. Oh, what else was he expecting to get from that decision? Chance for City, though, from this set piece with 19 minutes on the clock.
Yeah, Alex saying, I have a strong feeling Man City will win, but I want United to grab these 3 points. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. City are looking better, but in terms of City not winning the league for a change.
Yeah.
Not great. But yeah.
Corner routine, this.
Now Grealish. Can he take aim? Put the ball to a dangerous area and force a save out of Onana. It's another corner.
That was
ramping up the pressure now, Manchester City.
That was going in. It had to be saved. Nice little routine. Eriksen just doesn't get tight enough to Grealish. Gets a shot away. I tell you what, if someone stuck their leg out there, that's 1-0 Manchester City. So, very lucky for United. Another let off. The corner from the opposite side now. Alvarez. He's going to put the ball in. Bang. That's a great knock. Towards Bernardo Silva. Heads away.
Grealish brings it down. Now back with Walker. City have to work it round again. Ball in from Julian Alvarez, and it's blocked by the first man. And now
United
look like they might count.
United got to go.
Daz, are you not doing the late Prem game on Sunday? No, because it's Luton-Liverpool. And while I will be watching that game, we'll have only just finished streaming the Arsenal City game.
I don't want to watch cricket. I've got bored of watching cricket.
Do we have to do Tottenham vs Chelsea? We know we're not going to win, though. Yeah, just pretend it hasn't. It's not a game that's happening.
We find a game at the same time so we can watch that. Pretend we're watching that if it all goes wrong. We'll be fine. We're going to win.
Yeah, obviously.
We'll beat Blackburn in the week.
Of course.
On penalties. And we'll lose 4-0. No, we'll be fine. We'll be absolutely fine. Eriksen, that's a nice little flick on, but Stones gets there first. Amrabat head. Oh, Amrabat's had a poor game. I'm going to go out and say it already. 20 minutes has been rubbish.
Also, chat, while there's a lot of people in here, if there's anything you want us to talk about on the podcast this week, get it in chat now. I presume we'll be talking about this game, no matter what happens, unless it's 0-0 and there's nothing to talk about. We'll probably be talking about Chelsea, and we'll probably be talking about the El Clasico, because that was a good game, very good game, and mainly Jude Bellingham. So look out for all of that. But if there's anything else you want us to talk about on the podcast, get it in now.
Like, Amrabat's very lucky to escape a yellow card there, because his second foul in quick succession.
Yeah.
Paul Tierney, where your cards at, mate? Come on. Does Manchester Derby make it feisty? Ball in from Alvarez.
Alvarez, and I thought Diaz was going to be unmarked there, but Dallow's dealt with it.
So did Grealish.
And then Maguire clears it away. They're crowding around the referee with arms aloft.
I'll have a look. Sorry, if Manchester Derby's decided by a penalty, I will cry.
Fernandes is doing turns on the edge of his box for some reason, but it's worked out. Lindelof. Now Bruno, and he flicks it up and gets it clear. And it's resulted in City just doing the same.
Comes forward.
Maguire deals with Haaland.
He's got him in his back pocket.
Lindelof. And he Haaland there, fighting for possession, doesn't really work.
Body check by Walker.
Yeah, but he's done all right.
That isn't... No, rubbish.
Guardiola tries to chest it down. Dallow impersonating a ballerina. What is going on? Both sides acting sloppy at the moment, and that's cleared away by Onana.
But straight back down the throat of Guardiola. Alvarez, great touch.
Does that work with the left back down the throat?
I don't know.
I feel like football cliches should have a go at that.
And they've stopped the game.
They're going to check here for a potential penalty. I think he's going to the monitor here.
He's going to the monitor.
4-0 Liverpool as well. I don't know how that game is still happening.
Maguire's got the thought and Paul Tierney, just get away from me, mate. And now he's going to get himself booked in a minute. And Paul Tierney's going to the monitor here. And this could change the game completely. Because clearly they've seen something while the game's being played that they think should be a penalty.
Is it Højlund's arm on Rodri?
Oh, I think that's soft.
I don't know. You can't have your arms around someone though. Because does he stop him running forwards by holding him?
What happens after that?
Does
showing the whole move?
The thing is, does he stop him running while because he's holding him?
I don't know.
Yes.
No, sorry, he does. I don't know what they're going to get. I think. Liverpool too. He can't see it. The poor bloke. He's having to stare in the. He's got his eyes in the screen practically. This is a big decision. This is a big decision in the derby. I think he's stepping away. He's just stood up from how he was crouching to actually see what he's thinking about. He's made a decision and he's given it.
There we go. Manchester United now have to face a penalty after Højlund holds back Rodri in the box. City penalty. And it's super frustrating that because the game was competitive and now City get a free shot at 1-0.
Well, I mean, Onana, heroics in the midweek.
Indeed.
Can he do it again?
Yeah.
This is a big moment.
And Liverpool's fourth goal, by the way, disallowed for offside, so that's a 3-0 victory. That game has finally ended.
Finally. And I'm guessing it's going to be Erling Haaland from the penalty spot. Of course it is.
And everyone who binned him in FPL now maybe questioning the decision. Haaland's got the easiest job of his life.
Yeah. Bruno needs to get away because he wants to get himself booked. Big decision from VAR and Paul Tierney. But Haaland is going to get the opportunity against Andre Onana.
Unless Diaz has taken, because he's also there.
That would be fun, wouldn't it? Also, I'd be fuming. FPL points.
Yeah.
Well, it's a big moment. Erling Haaland in front of the Stretford end. Can Onana produce what he did last week? Last midweek.
Hope everything he can.
He's going to have to look at his... He's getting booked to look at his water bottle. Oh no, he's just getting told off. He wanted a drink. He's not going to get one.
Is he clapping him? He's going to get himself booked if he hasn't been booked already.
I thought he was clapping him. Just
Erling Haaland. Steps back. Deep breath. Decent pen. United 0, Manchester City 1. That is a frustrating way for the deadlock to be broken in the derby. Through the penalty spot. A game that looks so competitive. But now City lead through a penalty. Erling Haaland, 1-0 City. That's a bit frustrating for the competitiveness of the game because this was a really tight affair and now it's been opened up by a penalty which, yes, there was a foul in there. But was Rodri going to head that ball? I know we can never say for sure he wasn't. But I don't think he was. I don't think he's getting to that.
Yeah, no, it's really sloppy in the box from Højlund. But, I think it's an interesting one. It's an interesting one, but... That don't matter. Haaland's put it away and City take the lead.
Yeah.
And he's loving it.
For everyone who's binned him in FPL, that's his response.
Everyone that's triple captained him in FPL, they've done well. His penalty isn't again. I think it's a soft one, but at the end of the day, you can't have your arms around a player in the penalty area. But now United got to regroup. 26 minutes on the clock. Manchester City 1, Manchester United 0.
Onana. Into Eriksen now. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Amrabat. Moves it out wide. Lindelof creating the width. Drive from the side. Shifts it to Amrabat. Amrabat. Now it is McTominay. Maguire, Evans, Amrabat. So it's Amrabat at left back at this point. Yeah. Lindelof. And a nice passing interchange there between himself, Amrabat and Rashford. And now it's back with Johnny Evans. And Maguire. Amrabat.
Wow. That's insane, by the way.
When scoring first, City have lost just one match since the May of 2021.
1 out of
66 games that they've opened the scoring in. Yeah, if that was one, that's a 100% loss record.
Yeah. That's mental. Yeah. Oh, another being chasing his own goal practically. Yeah. And then makes another poor distribution.
As Alex says as well, Ajax suffering a big defeat, leaving them bottom of the league. What's going on at Ajax? Well, Gary, if you want to know the answer to that question, there's a video on the channel from 2 weeks ago titled, What is going on at Ajax?
Yeah.
So go and find out for yourself, Gary. Go and educate yourself. It's 21 minutes. I'm sure you can find that time in your life to find out.
If not, listen to the first 10, you'll get the rough gist.
If not, we'll probably talk about that on the podcast as well this week.
Yeah, no. I mean, the Wednesday videos are usually about a certain team, what they're doing. We've covered the teams that are doing really shit, with kind of the teams that are doing really well.
Yeah, if you've got any teams out there, whatever league, maybe not like the 5th tier of Polish football, but some top 5 teams from rogue countries will be happy to do. The Wednesday videos that we talk about a team, or maybe even a player, could be an option. Talk about a team and how well they're doing.
Or how badly
they're doing in other cases, yeah. Great plug. Thank you, Gary. Yeah, thanks for the opportunity.
Say, brilliant. The timing was brilliant.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a slow burn of this derby so far. Half an hour in, the only goal penalty. I don't know why we're still at the instant. Because let me guess, Gary Neville put on comms having a right moan about it.
It's a little bit soft.
It is.
It's soft. A foul. He has no reason to put his arm there. That's the problem. Is he just comes across. It's just stupid.
He sees him running.
And Rodri wasn't getting there. Yeah. And he's pointing out to Ten Hag that he did nothing wrong.
Not sure that's the person you want to be.
Imagine if Ajax gets relegated, says Alex. I mean, that would be huge. Obviously, they sit bottom of the league now.
They'd have waltzed the second division.
Would they, though? Because if they keep going as they currently
go. I did get booked in that whole melee.
The penalty.
Yeah. But taking the mick out of Paul Tierney. Let's just say that.
I think it was that time wasting.
Yeah.
Because by going over and getting a drink, in theory, he could unsettle Erling Haaland.
8% of the game has been played in City's third.
3-2, by the way, Frankfurt. Dortmund.
They're bottling. Oh,
and Højlund is in behind. Can he make up for it earlier? But he gets. Oh, he should go down.
He should go down. Ball in.
Oh,
Højlund's messed up again.
Wide. Højlund running in on goal.
Either score or go down.
He gets clipped.
If he goes down, it's a red card and a free
kick on the edge, or even a penalty here. But he keeps fighting.
And I like
couldn't get his shot away.
I like that he keeps fighting, but in a Manchester derby, sometimes you have to work smart, not hard, because Stones pushed him in the back.
And he tries to take it over Edison too far.
And that is another big chance that United have missed. Oh, yeah, I like the fact that he hasn't tried to go to...
Bernardo, space drive into Amrabat, covering back at speed. He actually covers a lot of ground quickly. Forces Bernardo Silva into a poor cross. Grealish. Bernardo. Now it's Stones. Walker. Now Foden. Rodri. Walker. Foden. Lifts it out to Grealish. They slotted it through to Foden. Brilliant ball from Grealish. Brilliant view. And then that's out for a Manchester United goal kick.
You feel that's wasted opportunity.
Gary asks what happens to young Ajax if Ajax get relegated. They're currently in second division. Can they both play in the same division? So no, they wouldn't be able to play in the same division. I think at that point, young Ajax take over. They become the main team, and Ajax get picked to the third division.
No, I mean, I guess young Ajax would be
knocked down. Mm. In the same way, they can't be promoted.
They're quite nice thing. They've left a scarf and an empty seat where Watchalong used to sit. It's quite nice.
I believe it has his name on it because it is his seat.
He's so far, they're not really honouring him, are they? Come on,
they've fought. I think that's something.
But they have missed chances as well. Also, how did Fulham draw to Brighton?
Yeah. Brighton, the most baffling team in the world.
So are Fulham, because 1 minute they're complete horseshite, and the next they're like, they look like a half-decent football team.
Baffling.
Who even scores goals for them?
Fulham.
I'm convinced Carlos Vinicius isn't a footballer.
Don't know who scored for them today.
Willian? He's not there.
João Palhinha. Not usually amongst the goals, is he?
That is a wide cross and out for United goal kick. Well, at the moment this game's got 1-0 written all over it.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's been easy for City. They've got lucky. They got away with one when Højlund was strong goal. They've got lucky a few times, and
It's certainly not been comfortable, has it?
No. And United just need to take advantage of that. I don't know how Højlund didn't score.
Yeah, Guardiola. Grealish. Being forced backwards here.
Look,
now switches it across to Walker.
If you put one of us through on goal at Old Trafford,
I don't know about myself.
I think we get a shot away.
Yeah. I'm worried my hamstring would go before... I think the defenders catch up very quickly. Or I die. They're the two options.
If I was as fast as Højlund...
Right, yeah.
Then I get a shot away.
If I'm as fast... Yeah. Maybe. I don't have a very good shot.
But I'd get a shot away. I'd get a shot. I could go miles over the bar, straight into Edson. I wouldn't get a shot away, and I've done better than what Højlund did.
I think a professional footballer would really struggle playing against someone who's not. Because professional football is all... You can predict somewhat how they're going to shoot. But, like, sometimes at Sunday League, someone will just, like, P-roll and it'll go in. Because you have no idea that's going to happen.
No.
So I think... Obviously, I'm not saying, like... Oh, mate, yeah. This striker for... Billericay would bag 8 in the Prem versus Edison because Edison would have no idea where the shots are going. But I think it'd be quite difficult. It's like on FIFA when you play someone that's really bad and it's difficult because you have no idea what they're going to do.
Yeah.
Like they'll be throwing goal and you think, okay, I'll just bring my keeper out, and then they decide to roll it back to their right back or something.
Rodri. City are looking to get a second because they know they can kill the game.
Julian Alvarez, ball in. That's possibly a handball from Maguire. I don't think so. He's hacked it away.
This bloke is a car crash.
Him and who was the other one in that situation? They held it between their chests. What's going on?
He fell over Evans a couple of minutes ago. Now he just... Oh, I don't know.
I think they both handballed it in the box together.
When you take the situation, like if you explain that, the ball hit Dallo, then hit Maguire, and Maguire cleared it. But the question is, why is Maguire so close to him? Why are they marking each other?
And they both look around like, where's the ball gone?
Yeah.
Mate, you can't be more aware. Grealish. Here's Julian Alvarez now onto the edge with Diaz. Bernardo. Here's Guardiola. Josco Guardiola happy to drive into the space. Rodri. Grealish. And that's a foul from Evans. And that's possibly a yellow card.
What he did. That should be.
No, it's not.
Tierney's letting people get away today.
Yeah.
That's a yellow card. He's just clobbered him. It's what Jack Grealish does best. It's what Johnny Evans does best. Match made in heaven, that.
It's just, he doesn't even need to push. It's not even like it's a hugely quick movement. It's laboured.
And he's got what?
He's just sort of sauntering along, and then he just sort of pushes himself inside, and Evans just leaves his body there.
He tries to argue that's not a foul. I don't get what his argument is. 8 minutes to go. Diaz, Foden, and Alvarez having a chat about what they're going to do from the set piece. Why don't you shoot now? When they least expect it. Onana's ready himself. I'm going to go Alvarez off Onana's knee against the post into the goal. Alvarez. Go straight for the goal and it's punched over by Onana. I was close. I said 8 minutes to go. That was a good effort. Trying to catch the keeper out.
Not bad at all. Just really well, actually, to get it up and under there.
Yeah. And I did fall back into the goal post after punching it. We'll let him off.
Alvarez. From this corner, then. I'm yet to see a very, exciting delivery from Alvarez. That one gets headed away. Amrabat then flicking it on.
So you feel City are trying to kill this game off before half time.
They've lost a lot of danger from set pieces without De Bruyne, haven't they? Flicked on from Diaz, and that's closer to going out from a throw than it is for scoring a goal.
Yeah, United will make it imperative now. They make it to half time, only 1 down.
Yeah.
Because if this carries on, they're going to end up 2 down.
Nana. They keep doing that.
I don't get how he's struggling so much, and that's offside. Højlund's had a shocker today.
Yeah.
He gave away a penalty, was through on goal and fluffed it up, and that
Colombian gangsters going above and beyond to make sure Joshua starts over Diaz for the FPL team. Good one, Gary. Obviously a horrible situation for Luis Diaz and his family, and hopefully that is resolved. But yeah.
Alvarez.
Did mean that Darwin Núñez started in FPL, which was quite good.
Grealish.
Blocked.
Yeah, City turned the screw. United are struggling. They're treading water. They are treading water. And at this rate, they're out of drown.
Yep.
6th corner of the game for Manchester City. It's 6-0 on corners. It could be 6-0 by the end of the game. Just everything is going into Manchester City's favour. Alvarez puts the ball in. And away. And that will come to nothing.
Walker. Foden and pressure on from Scott McTominay. And now ball lifted out wide. Grealish beats Bruno Fernandes in the air. Here's Alvarez advantage played after Fernandes fouls Grealish.
Really silly.
And that's pulled back for a free kick after Fernandes
the ball's gone. The ball's gone from Fernandes, and he just, for some reason, just leaned. Here you go. Grishman's a header.
It's that
Fernandes
Roy Keane thing.
Into him.
It's that Roy Keane thing of, I might just hit someone.
To make myself feel better.
What are you doing? What on earth has he achieved there?
So get a big tackle in, but not there. Like, I'll let him know you're there early.
Not when he's already off the pitch and out of possession.
Just where's the need?
Hmm.
Like, if you're starting an attack and you take the yellow, you go, yeah, I just smashed into it and I feel great. Don't do that. That's pathetic from Fernandes.
Foden. Damning there from Fernandes' biggest fan.
I know, I usually love him.
Alvarez, Rodri again. Moves it out wide. Here's Foden. Rodri. Stones. Foden again. 1-2 with Walker. Now Guardiola. Here's Silva. Space to drive into. Ops instead to go to Grealish. Grealish 1-on-1 now with Diego Dallo. Cuts inside, looking dangerous. Foden, Grealish. Nice interplay, but now one back by United. Amrabat brought down, and that is a free kick for Man United. And Foden and Amrabat going at it here. Amrabat is not happy in the slightest.
Amrabat's getting really
I think Tierney might want a word with a few different players here.
Amrabat getting involved in the derby spirit.
If Phil Tierney wants Foden to come over, Foden's ran away.
Foden, come over, please. Because you're my FPL team. I don't need you getting booked.
Amrabat absolutely was ready to have it out with him right there, right now. I think it's going to be a yellow card for both players now. It is indeed.
Amrabat's like, why me? Why me? Send him off, ref. Send him off. Send him off for complaining, please. That's hilarious.
So, Grealish cuts inside here. A little 1-2 with Foden. And then Amrabat wins it back. Foden clips him. And then says something to him that has ignited something from Amrabat. They square up. Foden throws the ball away and runs off. Ooh, big half man Phil Foden runs away. He was like, I'll have you, and then ran off. But Amrabat also picking up for yellow card for his involvement in that situation.
A red card would make this game interesting. It was City.
All a bit stupid, that. It wasn't very Derby-like. But I feel like Derbies have lost their edge because you don't then see Rio come in and go, you want some, Phil? Yeah. And then, you know, there's none of that. They're all too mate. They're all too close. Yeah. They're all best friends.
Like, not so much Roy Keane, but when they're handshaking each other after, it's an local derby. That was not a Roy Keane impression. That was a
wasn't horrendous, but like they could, but you know, there you'd expect a bit more of a bust up. I guess they're the only two players on which you aren't really best mates. But yeah.
Back in the day, Harry Maguire, that was back in the day when Roy Keane fights someone, scratch him, Rio Ferdinand come and split him up and start pushing the other guy.
Amrabat is still talking to the ref. He's at this corner.
I'd send him off just for a laugh.
Just leave it, mate. You're not going to get the yellow rescinded. I've pleaded the FA if you really can't afford the couple £1,000 fine.
And we're absolutely tight for money this week.
Yeah. Take it out of your £50,000 or even higher than that a week wages.
Yeah. That's 20. I think it's 20 quid, like it is.
I think it's. I want to say 10k.
That's
maybe not.
I mean, that's a lot. Like, that's a foul. Man, they just trying to murder out.
What? That would make sense.
City winning 6-0 on corners, 6-2 on shots, 3-1 on shots on target. Every stat is in City's favour, and they've won another corner. That's a good thing. 3-3 in the Bundesliga. A minute to go till the 45 is up. Walker cuts it back, cut out by Johnny Evans. Walker's really not happy with himself. Don't know what happened there. City corner, ball in from Alvarez. It's not a great delivery. It's messing around. United though, and Maguire gets it gone, and Grealish being chased by Aaron, who has been absolutely sent. He's fallen over. That was quality from Jack Grealish.
I know it is.
No, I don't.
No. I mean, it's the usual price.
What, 20 quid?
£20 to £50 per red card, and 20 quid for every 5 yellow cards received. The clubs have to pay a fine of £25,000 if the team receives 6 or more yellow cards.
That's cheap.
Why are they charging Premier League football is the same as they'll charge Isthmian North League players? Insane.
Because that's his weekly wage.
Like, at least make it, because there's not going to be anyone playing a Premier League match that is on anything. Like, the lowest they may be on is £500 a week. I mean, you can make it 500 quid, and anyone playing would be, comfortable enough to pay that. That's a great stop.
Flags up.
That's McTominay, I think.
Flags up.
Yeah, Scott McTominay. Wasn't even Rasmus Højlund. It's a brilliant movement of Scott McTominay. Brings it down. Lovely technique.
What a strike.
You could even make the fine £1,000 and it would be comfortable. Ericsson.
Oh, what was the point?
But the FA, right, they can have so much money to invest in grassroots football. I don't know, if they actually find Premier League footballers.
Yeah. You said they make us pay 20 as well.
Mental that you and Phil Foden have just paid the same fine.
That's actually insane.
When he's a multi-millionaire and you earn a couple of quid from this. Not even that.
4 minutes of added time. United, that's the closest they've come in this game. But not much to shout home about.
No.
Right home, mate. Shout home, yeah. Evans, Bruno, McTominay. United turning up the heat with a couple of minutes to go in the half. By that, I mean they've started kicking the ball around a bit. Eric,
Bruno.
One more left, look left. Oh, what's he not done?
Cleared away. Haaland.
No foul.
Brought down, knocked into the foul though. Here's Marcus Rashford, overlap from Diallo, ball in. Headed up in the air. It's on top of the goal and punched away by Ederson.
United up in the ante. Can they get a goal late in this first half to put us back on level terms? They've given it a good game, to be fair. They've given it a good game.
Yeah. The Man United coach looks more like Ten Hag than Ten Hag does. I'll have to look over the next time they pan.
Maguire! That written in the stars, Harry Maguire head that home. That absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
Caught now, 87-minute winner, Harry Maguire's noggin. But yeah, United will feel hard done by. Penalty the only thing that separates the two sides.
Yeah.
Maybe City in the better side, but they haven't looked too threatening. United, 2 big chances now. Both missed.
Nardo. Foden. And he's
that's
attacked by Lindelof, but
it's not
play
a foul,
continues.
it's an outright assault.
Grealish. Guardiola. Rodri. Stones. Tries to poke it through. Slips. Well, doesn't really do anything with the ball. Bernardo. Ball back in. Erling Haaland. Huge save. Huge save from Andre Onana.
What a
And a
save.
corner now.
That is an incredible save.
Yeah.
Ball over from little dink from Bernardo. Haaland runs onto it. I thought certain goal. Onana gets across, parries it away. That's a tremendous save. Really good goalkeeping.
Yeah.
I
That is
do
brilliant
not know
from
how he got to
Onana.
that.
2 hands, parries it away. Excellent stop. Corner for City.
Last kick of the half.
Yeah. Haaland can't make it headed away by Højlund, and that is the end of the first half. Manchester United 1, Manchester City. No, Manchester United 0, Manchester City 1. A goal courtesy of the penalty spot from Erling Braut Haaland. The only difference in this game so far is a soft penalty. And I'm sure we'll discuss all that and more during this break. I'm going to go take a minute.
Right.
You can leave your first thoughts. That's what I was going to go do. If I can actually get... Oh,
Yes.
hang on. I'm actually running out of my wire. You keep talking. There we go.
Yeah, so it's been an interesting half. Hang on, we'll all wait. Got all day. Lovely. It's been a very, very interesting first half. I think United will feel a little bit hard done by to be losing this game. I mean, they've fought really well. They've done really well in that first half, and I don't think they deserve to be losing. I feel that the penalty was a bit harsh. It was a soft one, but at the end of the day, the law is the law. You can't have your hands around the body of another opponent in the penalty, and that's what Højlund did. And the ref looked at the monitor, he gave it, and that was kind of expected. As soon as he looked at it, he was going to give it, and it's City. Obviously, Haaland scores the penalty. Of course, he did. It's a really interesting one. It's been a tough game for United, but for me, apart from the penalty, City haven't had any goal threatening chances. Yeah, they've played well. They've had a few opportunities. Onana's made a few saves. Apart from that, I think if the penalty wasn't given, this is 0-0 at half time. Because City haven't been convincing again. It's not vintage Man City. Yeah, it's another game where they haven't been at their best. And United aren't taking advantage of that. You know, it's been a bit slotty defensively. A few stupid fouls from the likes of, Evans and Amrabat's getting involved in this silly spat with Foden and that. But you can't, it's Derby, you expect that. But they're not taking advantage of what they're getting and what they're doing. I think they're making it easier than it should be for City. City aren't playing very well, but United aren't really giving them too much of a bad time. And to be honest, I think City shouldn't be winning this game. I mean, obviously, if I had to pick between United or City, I'd say City. But I feel the penalty was lucky. And the fact it is 1-0 is a bit lucky in City's favour. But Chelsea fan, you're spot on. What a save. It definitely was. Huge save in half, because that keeps the game alive. If Erling Haaland scores that header, it is game over, 2-0 City, job's done. Onana, brilliant, full stretch, 2 hands to it, claws it off the line, parries it away. Brilliant piece of goalkeeping. And he has had a good half. And, you are right. United have given City a good fight, but they haven't taken advantage of what they should have. Let's talk about those chances for United then. I mean, the first one for Højlund, he's through on goal. And now we'll say, what he did. I like what he did. I like what he did. He kept going. He tried to beat Ederson, and then eventually ran out of room, came back to himself. But sometimes as a player, it's the 30th minute of a Manchester derby. You've got to think smart. And in his head, as soon as he felt that contact from John Stones, I think he's got to go down. Because if he goes down in that scenario, it's a red card for John Stones and it's a free kick to Manchester United. And that would have completely changed the game. But it's a bit half enough. I like the fact that in his mind he wanted to carry on, he wanted to be fair. But if he goes down there, in this day and age, it's a red card. And it is about that. It is about thinking smart in games like this. That's what he lacked there. And you can tell that's why he's young, he's enthusiastic, but he lacked a bit of experience because that's Marcus Rashford. He knows without a doubt he's going to ground because he's won a penalty.
I feel like I've just walked in on Roy Keane. In this day and age. But yeah, I do agree fundamentally with your point. Højlund, could he have scored? Could he have gone on and scored?
I mean, yeah, he could have ran on and scored rather than run off.
Yeah. Took himself too wide and then couldn't get back round to finish it. But, I mean, we're going to talk about the penalty incident, of course, here.
Yeah.
I mean, it's naive from Højlund. It's incredibly clever, incredibly almost cynical, I would say, from Rodri. Because he knows what he's doing there. He knows black flash and quick run will panic Højlund. He's naive to the situation. While the contact isn't huge, it's enough. And Rodri, look at his face. He knows exactly what he's doing. That's not enough to bring him down, and yet he spins himself to the floor. But yeah.
Yeah, and I'm trying to be completely honest, I think Højlund's had a poor game. You know, he should have been a bit...
Kind of, yeah.
And again, I think it's all about game smartness. He should have been smart enough to realise to not have his hands around Rodri. Yeah. He should have been smart enough to either go down when he was from goal or to just score. Yeah, it's just about having that game knowledge. Because...
It's that match intelligence, isn't it? You're in a Manchester derby, you have to win by any means necessary. It's not about being fair, you know, with regard to going down that situation. It's just, can you get something from it? Here, I mean, there was a good chance for McTominay there. Could he have finished it? Probably. Should he have finished it?
That was the first one early on the half.
And this ball came through. Højlund running in. He could have gone to the ground there, and I think it's given. I think that's given and it's a red.
Yeah. Because the ref on the field...
There's a nut because he starts to go down, but he recovers it. He should just take himself to the ground.
Because the ref on field sends him off, and VAR would look at it and go, "There's not enough in that for us to overturn it."
A smarter player and a more experienced player.
And then probably the best chance of the lot. Rashford's ball over the top to McTominay,
and his technique on that volley is
he hits that so sweetly, and Ederson actually tipped it onto the bar. Looking at the replay there and out for a corner, but
very good save.
I think United had chances.
They've not been exactly. They've not been completely out of
this isn't vintage City, as I said. This is not vintage City, and they are still in this
modern
game.
City or unvintage. But yeah, it's been it's been interesting. It's been difficult so far for City really to implement the style of play that they want to. They've not chances haven't come easy to them.
No.
Actually, without that penalty, I think we'd be still looking at 0-0. So, United, there's still something to work with there. Whether that changes in the second half, whether City get a bigger grasp on the game, who knows? Yeah. But there's a chance here for United if they want to take it.
So, no, there is. And I think the fact, we look at his Annan saves throughout the game, there's been a few. That's the difference between City being... that's the difference between United being in this game and being completely out of it. Because that Haaland header goes in, it's 2-0, the game is done. United are still in this game. And they've got to believe that at half time. Yeah. They can go out there and put on a second half that wins them this football match. Because they are in the game. All it shows they can get through on goal. McTominay's been through on goal. Højlund's been through on goal. Finish one of those chances, they win the bloody game.
Yeah.
That's all it's going to take. It's all it's going to take. And be smart and be sharp at the back.
Yeah.
They've got to think about it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how United turn it around in the second half. Do you think that subs could make a difference?
Maybe.
Anthony?
No.
So they got Anthony, they got Garnacho. No. We saw how Garnacho completely changed the derby last time. Martial, Hannibal Mejbri, Kobe Mino. They've got, as you say, Mason Mount could be a difference maker in this second 45. Reguilon Varane, probably not. City could still bring on Jeremy Doku for a laugh. Could still bring Kovacic and Nunez, all sorts from the bench. But yeah, it'll be intriguing to see how United respond in this situation. Whether they shut off and actually allow City to just win this game comfortably, whether they give up, or whether they fight back, whether they give it their all to get back involved and actually win the match.
They've just got to keep working. They've got to keep working and be smart at the game.
Yeah,
because they're not doing too badly.
100%.
They've got to remember that. And I think they will keep going. On the other side of Old Trafford, in the other changing room, I don't think Pep Guardiola's be very happy.
Why not, Harry?
I don't think City have played very well.
Why not?
I think they're lucky to be ahead. The penalty was pretty fortunate, very smart from Rodri, as we said. But apart from that, they've struggled to get through United.
I agree. They've really struggled to break United down. To say they haven't played well, though, I think is harsh. They've not really done anything badly. The build-up phase is fine. They're just not able to move the ball from the passing stage into actually creating chances.
I don't know if they've done... I don't think they've done it well enough to be ahead, but it's an interesting one.
I like how much you stumble over your words whenever the Viagra ad comes on. But, yeah.
It just puts me off. I can't think straight. Because usually if that came on like in the living room, everyone would go quiet and pretend it's not on.
Yeah.
But I can't, because I'm looking at the screen to waiting for the game to come on.
Yeah. Alex says, let's hope Man United can turn the game around, can turn the game easier for them. Yeah. Yeah, it's just about limiting how much you allow City to break you down. And they've not allowed City to break them down at all. They've been really regimented in that. So they've done everything right, United. I think it's a case of asking them to do the same again.
Yeah.
Actually.
I mean, it is an uphill battle from here.
Yeah.
But why not, if I'm Ten Hag, go get a goal in those first couple of minutes. Let's get us back on level terms. Let's get us back in this game. And once you do that, who knows what's going to happen there? 1-1, it's Old Trafford. The game, kind of the format, what do you call it? The game, like, energy. The game, it'll flip on its head. The momentum.
Yeah.
You don't have all the momentum, City will be banging treble. So, that's all they've got to do. It's going to be interesting to see what happens.
Yeah, also, Lukaku has entered the pitch at the San Siro to warm up. For anyone who doesn't know, Inter Ultras have handed out whistles and information slides to every single fan tonight in order to give Lukaku a very warm welcome. So they are all whistling with their 40,000 whistles as he enters the pitch to warm up. But
quality.
Going to be a bit of a wild night, but yeah.
Every time. I don't think how they're going to cope. I don't get how it's going to work.
I don't think it will.
No.
So yeah, I don't know. Apparently, Mason Mount set to come on. Ooh. What do we think of that?
Why? Just what? I don't know. I don't know. What does he change in this game?
Well, who does he come on for?
Yeah, that's
McTominay? Bruno go middle?
I don't know. It's a weird one.
I think Mount does add a lot in terms of pressing. He's a very good presser. He's a good finisher, and he can create chances. So he does add a fair bit. It's whether any of that will actually result in a goal coming. Also, for anyone who hasn't seen this clip yet, this is Matt Turner. I'm going to show Harry it now to get his reaction. Matt Turner for Salah's goal. So this is Liverpool's third goal, right? Ball comes over the top. Turner completely misses the ball.
What is he doing?
And Salah slots into an empty.
What is he doing?
No idea. Go find the clip for yourselves, guys, if you want to see what we're watching. Shocking from Turner.
That is very shocking.
Yeah. Anyway, second half underway in a few minutes' time then. Hopefully, as decent as the first half. Decent.
Yeah.
It can be improved upon that.
It can be. The game can be a bit more lively.
6 out of 10.
Fair enough. That's a pretty decent grade.
But yeah. And looking at the poll and chat links, we haven't all streamed yet. 14 votes. 57% think that Manchester United will win. 36% think that City will win. 7% think it will be a draw. Of course, vote in that if you haven't already. But yeah, we're seeing that late Onana save then to deny Haaland. Cannot believe he got to that. Cannot believe he got no right to get to that.
No, brilliant goalkeeping. And he has to anticipate it happening. He leaves the ground before Haaland's even made contact with the ball. He reads the situation really well. It's really good goalkeeping. Great save. Really, really
just pushing
good
it away.
Yeah. Does really, really well, he does.
Anyway, anything else you think we should touch on before the second half? Apparently, it'll be Sofyan Amrabat off, Mason Mount on then.
That's
so McTominay into a deeper role.
Yellow?
Potentially.
Who knows? Who knows?
Yeah, maybe. Maybe so.
Yeah,
but, I mean, though, so you'd expect a lone DM or McTominay deeper. Yeah. And then Mason Mount either as an attack midfielder or as the right winger.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Let's see what happens then. Mason Mount gonna come on for the last 45 for Manchester United. Can he be the difference maker?
Half. I know Eric Ten Hag are trying to get the United fans up for this second half.
Absolutely no one. Honestly, nobody gets.
The problem is the people that book seats or have the season tickets around there only want the pictures and the autographs and stuff, I would say, because they're all around the tunnel.
Mason Mount, you can give him some tape. And
diehards will rather be in a good position to actually watch the game. Anyway, Amrabat off then, Mason Mount on. So can he make the difference that United need in the second 45? She's been injured a little for the last few weeks, Mason Mount. He's not really played for United since joining.
Will he be back with a bang?
He's not played very well.
Neither.
Anyway, City get us started. Silva knocks it back and underway in this second 45. It's back with Ederson. Can United turn it around? Can City hold on, push on and find a few more goals? So it's out for a United threat. That means they can work out the touchline a little bit. But he throws it inside. Here's McTominay. McTominay in a deeper role now. Eriksen, nice little flick. The competition in this midfield is genuinely disgusting.
Yeah.
Eriksen's now the defensive midfielder. Maybe.
I just don't think it's working.
McTominay and Mount? Oh no, Mount is in there. Bruno's staying out on the right wing then. Eriksen.
I don't see it working.
Spreading the play to Dalot. Thought he might try and find Bruno first time. Instead, now he finds Bruno and he is offside. Now we pull back.
Yeah, just again, not reading the game, United. We've seen a lot of players do it now. Dalot's done it. It's not reading the game.
Do you think that's the wrong decision from Ten Hag to
I think
change
it's
the
an
midfield like
interesting
that?
one. I'll probably make mine up in 5 minutes when Mount's on something stupid or they haven't got anything in midfield. But it is a really bizarre one.
Walker.
What a header!
Walker again.
Out. Yeah.
Pull back for a
Mount coming along.
Connor Flower, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Just fan saying, oh no, Mickey Mouse, come on, lol. I think Mount's talents are being underplayed there, and they have been underplayed by a lot of different people. Very, very good player. Had a difficult campaign last year with Chelsea. He's not had a great start to life at United, but I think he can come good because he is a fantastic footballer.
Yeah.
And despite the fact he's left Chelsea, still really like him. Corner for Manchester United now, though.
A chance.
Rashford plays it to the edge of the box. Here's Bruno Fernandes, opens his body up and strikes it. It's claimed well by Ederson. Good play from Ederson. Well struck by the Portuguese Magnifico.
Yeah, he hit that really nicely. I'll tell you what, I thought from it, that was it. That was a really nice strike.
Sweet as a nut.
25 yards out. Would have sent Old Trafford mental.
I'm really far away, 11 hours on holiday, yet I'm still here, besties. Fantastic commitment, cauliflower. I'm here on my birthday as well, so yeah.
I'll say it's like 25.
It is, yeah. Hang on, what does that make? 11 hours away. Is that ahead or behind? Either way, that's a mental time to be away.
No, the flight's 11 hours.
Oh, right. I thought time zone.
No, not 11. No, blimey.
That's either. Well, exactly. That's either 5 a.m. today.
Yeah.
Or 6 a.m. tomorrow.
Yeah.
But yeah. Okay, that makes a lot more. Don't know why I presume that was the time difference.
11 hours.
But yeah. Onana now. Where are you on holiday, cauliflower? I don't know what is 11 hours away. I want to say America or something.
Yeah. But it's not. I don't think it might be 11. I don't think it's not 11 hours away.
Alright. Anyway, Edison. Good distribution. Foden. Brings it down well. Walker. Rodri. Here's Julian Alvarez. And switches the play.
That's a great knock.
Grealish. Opens up his body. Instead goes outside. Bernardo Silva. Back post. Haaland. Goal. United 0. Manchester City 2. It's a decent bit of play from City. It's a good header from Erling Haaland. How on earth he is unmarked at the back post, though? Criminal. Criminal from Manchester United.
Harry Maguire! Nowhere near him. Absolutely nowhere near him.
That is shocking.
City taking the mick.
Absolutely shocking. Gary throwing in a guess as well for the holiday, by the way. With Australia. But Jesus Christ.
They're toiling.
They spread the play really well here to Grealish. Grealish then, with Bernardo overlapping, plays it to him. It's a lovely weight of cross. And how on earth is Erling Haaland? Undertext at the back post. Good header. United 0, City 2. That's a peach.
He could have got on a plane, flown to Australia, got back to Manchester, and still won the header
would have
before
still been in
anyone
the air.
else.
Haaland brace. And that's City 2 goals to the good.
It's just ludicrous. I know, he's mocking it.
He almost just lets it hit him in the face.
Yeah, yeah, he does.
Wow.
Oh dear.
It's just too easy. Just too easy to see.
He is just mocking it.
But yeah, 3 centre-halves on the pitch. Not a single one marking the 40-goal a season striker.
Yeah.
How? How does that happen? Big Nordic goal machine. My first point of call be just whatever happens, somebody always marks him.
The world could blow up, and I'll still make sure I had a defender on Erling Haaland.
Near him at least.
Here comes Rashford. Can United respond straight away?
Here's Bruno Fernandes.
City are just taking the mick.
Yeah. So that was a poor captain choice this week, says Gary. I'm not too annoyed by it. He got a goal. Could have been worse. Probably could have gone Son. Should have gone Haaland now. But
yeah.
I'm not too annoyed.
Haaland's scoring quite a few today, isn't he? He's going to score a few.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right, Gary, there. But yeah, also Cauliflower living on edge as to where she's gone on holiday.
That's not handball.
47 goals in 45 Premier League games now for Erling Haaland, by the way.
That is ridiculous.
47 in 45.
That's absolutely ridiculous. I'm sorry. That's ludicrous.
I'll bet we've won in that time. I've played 40.
I'll be having a pass.
Yeah. One successful pass.
Yeah. One successful dribble.
Onana. Well, United have now actually trying to play with Onana as the centre of the back three, so at least someone will mark Haaland. The goal might be empty. Yeah. Fernandes, that was the laziest little flick. It's somehow they've kept the ball. He flicked, just a little flick back, gave it to a City player. It came off them weirdly, though, and almost resulted in United creating a chance from it. But Dallo, Ericsson, looking to make something happen. Lindelof now. Rashford, Lindelof. Of course, it's Haaland, says Alex. Yeah, it is inevitable. Absolutely inevitable. I think people actually took him out of their FPL teams going, oh, it's Haaland. We don't need him.
Yeah.
He's struggling. If this is struggling, then I think City fans will be okay with that.
Yeah, no. I'd love if my striker just struggled and still scored 2 in the biggest game of their season.
Onana.
That's a good flick.
That's great defending that from Phil Foden with the overhead kick clearance. Haaland, and his head is so massive, he's actually headed it too hard and passed Alvarez now for a free.
Oh, he's just mocking it. He really is just mocking it.
Yeah. When you're goal down at half time, you don't concede within 3 minutes.
No, and this was at half time. I'm 10 out in that room. I go, first couple minutes, go out there in 10 and equalise.
So they were doing exactly what they needed to win,
Yeah.
to get something from this game. They were hard done by with a penalty. And yet in the first 3 minutes of this one, they've thrown away everything they did in the first half. Well, at least Scott McSaucer's running through the middle now. That's not exactly come off. Walker. 1-2 with Foden. Still on the ball now, Walker. How there is not a soul pressing him is beyond me. Now Rashford runs towards him. Rodri. Stones. Grealish. Chess. And he's got space out wide here.
United are giving in.
Yeah. Grealish. Guardiola. Walker. Now Foden. Darts inside. Rodri takes it in his stride. Now Alvarez. And he's tried to look inside, but instead goes back to Walker. Diaz. Guardiola. Into Silva. He lets it run across his body. Thought he might look for a ball inside, but instead it's into Grealish. And it's good defending from Dallo. A good challenge. And now he can attack the touchline. Keeps it in play with a deft touch. But his clearance is blocked. Falls to Maguire, who decides, you know what, I'm going to give it to Alvarez. Alvarez on the edge of the box now, bursting forward. Julian Alvarez, options in the centre. Looks to cross, and Lindelof actually does some good defending. And puts it out for a corner.
Yeah. It's good.
What was Maguire doing there?
No.
He genuinely, the ball was there, long.
Yeah.
Foot for it, long. He just went, here you go, Julian.
It's going to long
Have a shot.
35 minutes for United.
Yeah. And it's the type of game, right, where I don't think I've seen Rashford.
No.
It's the fact that Walker's had so much time. It's because Rashford's just not putting in the effort there.
Yeah.
I don't know. It feels like he doesn't. I don't think it's that he doesn't care, but it looks like that, doesn't it?
Yeah, no.
Looks like he doesn't care.
I said United attack could cause problems, and they've done nothing. Here's Alvarez. Plays it to Foden.
Phil Foden. And it comes off Stones weirdly, and it's still created a shot. I was going to say it's hit. Oh, that's a good save from Onana. Grealish cut inside.
No pressure.
I wasn't even contacting on it because I didn't think it was going anywhere, and then he just darted inside and goal. Rashford, he's managed to keep that on and then kicked it into Walker, but I think that's a throw for United, yes. So he has got away with that. Chelsea have only 50 league goals since the Bowley takeover.
So that's scoring.
So, well, Haaland is only 3 behind Chelsea.
This is mockery. I can't watch that on Triple anymore.
Grealish cut inside, wrapped his foot around the ball, pushed away by Onana.
Yeah, it's a great save. He's done well, to be fair, today.
You having trouble loading stream, by the way? Because I can't see chat at the moment.
Yeah, I've got the same.
I don't know. That must be an us issue. Thankfully, the stream seems to be all right. Yeah, sorry, guys in chat, if I don't don't read out any messages. You can have a look, can't you, Harry? There you go.
Sheffield United have let in 29-10 this season. How long can Heckingbottom keep his job?
Yeah, but if you take out the Newcastle result, that's 21-10.
Yeah.
That's bad, but it's not quite as bad as 2.1 goals conceded per match is not quite as bad as 2.9. So one anomalous result there really hurt them. Sheffield United just have problems everywhere. Their team's not good enough. The manager's not good enough. I don't think there is a manager in the world that could keep them up. They should have beaten United. They shouldn't have at least drawn. They should have drawn with City.
There is no one in the world. There's no way that Sheffield United team stays up.
And I don't know what it is, but there's a difference between Luton and Sheffield United. Like with Luton, it feels like they could just... While the quality isn't necessarily there, or at least from an external point of view, you look at it, not really much quality. There's a heart and there's a passion, which I think starts with the fans and the club as a whole. Because it feels miraculous that they're there. It's not just Sheffield United.
Yeah.
Where they've been there before, they did nothing. They're going to be back again. They'll probably do nothing then.
Tell you what, City can have a penalty there.
There's just a certain heart to Luton's performances that is lacking. Sheffield United, their performances feel dead. They feel like they're already relegated. I'm going to be honest. I think Sheffield United are down.
Yeah.
Right, so Burnley, I think if Company can get his act together, there's a good chance there. But also, it shows people need to calm down because Burnley did just have a really strong team in the Championship.
Yeah. It's
much easier to play a really attacking style when you can concede 3 a game and just score 4. You can't do that in the Prem.
No.
And clearly, Company's being exposed for that.
Man City would score 9.
But I look at Luton at the moment, and I think that actually they're nailing it in terms of how to be an underdog.
Yeah.
While they may not be getting many shots off and creating loads of chances, they're not conceding a load.
No, they're not.
Their losses this season to the big sides haven't been huge.
No. Burnley are struggling to find out how to play, and Sheffield United have never known how to play, and they're just shit. Like, it's.
But I look at Everton right now, -12 potentially incoming. Yeah. That's not great. You've got Bournemouth down there, who I think will recover because Anthony Iraola is a really good coach.
Or they'll sack him and get in.
Or they'll sack him, get in someone who's not a very good coach, and it'll be a disaster. I think Wolves are all right. O'Neill's really good, and they've got a decent squad there, and they could improve in January. They've got finance, I think. They've got some backing.
Yeah. You've
got Fulham, who somehow have won games this. I have no idea how. I look at their squad and think, bar João Palhinha, what quality is there?
Yeah, no.
Like, there's nothing there that is all that.
There's a stat there. Of all 92 teams in the Prem plus EFL, there are only 2 teams that have yet to win. Sheffield United and Sheffield's Wednesday.
Wednesday won today.
Wednesday won today, so it is only Sheffield United.
Wednesday beat Rotherham, didn't they?
In what was categorically the worst game of football ever.
Yeah.
Michael Smith double.
The worst performance ever from Rotherham, I would say. Genuinely the
Sheffield
worst.
in a massive struggle with the huge defeats with Alex.
Yeah, my chat's working again now.
Oh, okay. So. All right. All yours, though.
Thank you. But maybe Company can change soon Burnley's form. I rate Gary O'Neill. Bournemouth moved on too quickly. Their losses, Wolves gain. Thing is, I think Gary O'Neill didn't have the right side at Bournemouth, though. I don't think Gary O'Neill would be the right manager for this Bournemouth team. Because I look at the talent and they need someone that's going to play technical, possession-based football. And that's not necessarily Gary O'Neill. It's not what I mean, really. Because he does play that at Wolves. They do play a really nice style. But they play. It's a lot more fast-paced. There's a difference. While they're both possession-based, I'd say Wolves' style and O'Neill's style is a lot more akin to a control possession, a De Zerbi type thing. While Anthony Iraola, at least at Vallecano, was a lot more about fast transitions and great and quick build-up. And I think that does suit Bournemouth more. They got a crucial win yesterday. That was a really important 2-1 victory over Burnley. I think they'll get results as well. I think they can get results against the likes of Fulham, Everton. They'll be enough to keep them up this year.
Yeah.
And I think they've got the ability to beat some bigger sides, which other sides maybe don't. Everton are in a lot of trouble if the points deduction does come in. I think their side are good enough to stay up despite the points deduction, because they are a really decent team, Everton. Really decent team.
Also,
if you look at them today, they were really impressive against West Ham. If you look at the performance against Liverpool, they're very hard done by. And actually, before this weekend, or at least I don't know whether this has changed, but up until very recently, they had a higher expected goals tally this season than Manchester City. Yeah. So they're playing really well. They're just lacking a striker. But with Dominic Calvert-Lewin back firing potentially, that could be good. Julian Alvarez has decided to gift the home fans with a ball.
How is it only the 62nd minute?
I was going to say, how is it? I was going to say, how is it already the 62nd minute? It feels like this game is going by quite quickly, the second half.
You joking?
Yeah. It feels like only 3 minutes ago that Haaland opened.
I thought Haaland scored half an hour ago. Nothing's happened. I hate watching the City. They are so dull. I thought United would take the game to them, and they did for 45 minutes. And then that second goal early in the first half completely killed the game.
Yeah. Sheffield United are so poor. Yeah, Chelsea fans, they just don't really know what they're doing. Like, genuinely, there is no aim to anything. I'd love to talk to Paul Heckingbottom and ask him, what are you trying to do with the ball? Because it feels like they get the ball and go, what do we do now? We don't know. We don't want it.
I don't ask. I'd take off the ball bit and just ask him, what are you doing? What are you doing?
What is the objective of your play? Because it's not to not concede. Because you are conceding.
You don't score and you concede lots. Why?
I know, obviously, they're trying around really.
I mean, how they got up,
the fact they only lost 2-1 to United, 2-1 to City is quite good.
That's a great knock.
But they did also lose 8-0 to Newcastle. I think I don't know if Luton will be on the end of too many big hammerings, if any. Tottenham was a 2-0. They've got Liverpool this Sunday.
Yeah. Bang, 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 bang.
But like Forest were tragic in the Liverpool game and still got away with only losing 3-0.
Oh, hang on, Bruno.
They sit towards Rashford, Walker heads it away, Rashford versus Walker in the air, Walker wins. Now Foden nods it towards Alvarez, takes it in his stride.
I thought something might happen.
City are coming forwards. Foden, Alvarez, and now City can pass around the back for a bit. James Tavernier scored a last-minute penalty to equalise versus Hearts.
Wow.
Gary says ref is a Rangers fan, it seems. Which is annoying Chelsea fan.
I can't watch Scottish football.
No.
My body doesn't let me. Like, I sit there in Scottish football, I have to leave the room.
Like when you put the cricket on. Sorry, cricket fans, I just can't get on board with that sport.
I don't blame you, to be honest.
Stones. Bernardo Silva. Thought he might shift out wide, but he's going to go alone here, and it's into the hands of Andre Onana.
He wanted to go.
Not a great effort from
It's like
Bernardo.
a school football game when your team's winning enough, your centre half keeps shooting because he wants to go back to school and say that he scored a goal. I mean, Rashford's just controlled the ball with his arm. And
How different does this game go if the penalty isn't given?
Oh, I don't.
Do United stay in the game because they've got that point to fight?
I mean, it's so sloppy to concede 3 minutes after half time
Yeah.
in a derby.
Mount's harassing Guardiola,
Derby.
but it was like watching a puppy dog running around a German Shepherd.
Yeah, this doesn't look like a derby. I think Leah Pleverton looks more like a derby because there is a closer gap in quality.
Maguire, Bruno's not to kick it off.
What is that? That's their captain. He's going to be leading them out in a derby, and he's passing the ball like that.
Why are you so annoyed by this go? That's the best pass. It's an amusing pass I've said all season.
I know. I just want to
pass with advertising.
I want to see them. I want to see a game of football. It's not. It's 11 people in red chasing after
Walker,
City.
Stones, Foden. Not Foden, sorry, Alvarez. Oh, McTominay hits it.
Hit it.
Reminiscent of.
Oh, shoot! Oh, pass it properly.
Ericsson.
Go on.
That's really well to recover that actually.
Because United score.
Kicks it past Alvarez.
Game on.
Ericsson, and it's a corner.
Fans getting excited on the ground. If United score, it's game on.
Yes.
City going to count for this, make it 3 and put the game to bed.
Can they replicate last year's derby? Down by 1, they came back to win 2-1. Down by 2 here. Could they win 3-2?
If they win 3-2 the next 23 minutes, we are in for the best 23 minutes of the season.
Indeed. Inter versus Roma is starting soon.
In
a minute. Yes, I do want to watch the clips of Lukaku getting whistled.
Ball in, and it doesn't beat the first man, but it is out for another corner, so Ericsson will get another go. He can try again. Can he make sure it gets over Rodri's head this time? Here we go. Ericsson on the corner. United have got... I mean, but it's misproportionate. Look how many red shirts there are compared to the blue. It's 5-on-8 in the City penalty area.
Ball in. Headed away by Stones. Fernandez. Dallo. Ericsson. Dallo. What is happening, Ericsson?
Pass that
Got it! That was horrendous, Fernandez. One of those 3 players need to put in a delivery any time.
The two ways that game's exciting is either City score 8 or United win the game, and what's happened is City have just won normally, and it's boring.
Yeah.
United deserve to have 5, but
City haven't absolutely pumped them. Unfortunately.
I don't know, the standard hasn't been there from City, but it doesn't matter because United's standard is on the floor.
Yeah. Ball over to Dallo. Knocks it down to Eriksen over the top. Rashford, touch! Shoots, it's wide!
What a miss.
Unlucky. No, I don't think that's a bad miss. The angle's tough. The angle's tight, and he almost finds the bottom corner.
Oh, he does well there. I don't think he should end up at that angle, though.
This is incredible. And then the touch, it just takes him too far wide. Walker coming across as well didn't help him. But yeah, the touch is difficult to control that.
Run to let it bounce and hesitates a bit.
He always needs to just smash that up into the roof of the net.
Just absolutely leather it, mate. See what happens.
He tries to place it in the far corner, but considering he's on the turn and it was a bit messy.
That was a good effort from where he was.
That's what I'm saying. He tries to be too technical about it. I think that's under league footballer.
Yeah.
Smash that into the roof of the net.
Bang. Ederson's not stopping it, is he? And if he does, his mate Paul's running in.
You know that kind of striker who, for some reason, has always played at step 10. Everyone's heard of him because he scores 40 a season, but for a team that never goes up.
But he's never scored a nice goal. Every goal he just absolutely leathers.
It's like, if you had a shot map, not that there are, because it's step 10, it would all be within the 18-yard box. Or just outside.
Like, if he comes in at a tight angle, he's not trying to curl it around the goal.
He gets the near post, smashes one in there.
Puts his foot
at the back, like that kind of strike.
Either keep going to break his hand or it's going to go in.
And it's just like, go play at step 9, mate. And he's never done it.
Because their kick-offs are an hour earlier. Can't really get out of bed.
Maybe it's that. Or maybe it's the fact he just loves scoring 40 a season and being famous at step 10.
Maybe.
Bernardo Silva. Walker. But he's like playing for a terrible team, so they just never go up because they lose every game 5-4.
Yeah. 5-4. Sorry, if you're on step 10, you have a striker that scores 40 goals a season, but you don't get promoted. What are you doing?
Well, they'll win a game 10-1, but
3-on-3.
Haaland, hat-trick! No, denied by Onana.
Different story. It's like Onana's like changed the storyline.
I've ripped that page out the book.
Yeah, I thought this was going to be a obvious Haaland hat-trick. What a ball.
And his 6th goal against Manchester City in 3 Premier League appearances.
Yeah. Good save from Onana. Used his head.
As his hair. Don't know how to describe that.
Shoulder area.
Sort of, yeah.
Upper chest. Pep thought it was in. 19 minutes to go now. Short corner, a little routine here from Man City. Will it pay off? I think Grealish has forgotten about the routine and wants to cross it in himself, which is what he's done, and it's been headed away. And here's Grealish. Gives it to... Who are you? You're Stones. Walker, there was silly pushing there from Bruno again. It's cheap. It's stupid.
Is he not already on a yellow?
No, he's not. That's what annoys me. That bloke never gets booked, and it pisses me off.
Napoli West Ham, AC Milan today, interesting game. Yeah, we were looking at all of these because we were looking at Serie A games we could cover, and it was like Inter Roma and Napoli Milan both on the same day as the Manchester Derby. And weekend as El Clasico.
I might have put it on just to watch Lukaku get whistled at and then
in the Roma game, yeah, and then I might put on Milan Napoli for 15 minutes before the F1. Roma, Foden. the start.
We know in the City have won. They've got the whole Roma team playing for him as well. But not. That is.
What is Onana doing?
He's got away.
What is Foden doing?
What is happening? Why is everyone forgetting how to play football? Stones.
I thought he was going to bring back some calm, but he decided to try and almost concede possession.
And Nana tried to grab it and miss, and Foden took 3 touches and just fell on his arse.
Genuinely, that was the worst passage of Premier League top 5 football I've ever seen. Bernardo can't get there. Lindelof tries to sit out. Bernardo gets around him. And I just came in. Oh, he spilt it. Foden. He's fallen over twice.
But he's sat on his feet. And by the time he gets out his feet.
Hoylund off, I think that was.
He's gone out the show. He changed the derby.
And Reguilon.
Okay, no. I'm not going to finish my that sentence because Sergio Reguilon's just come on. What?
Just baffled as to why you would take off Rasmus Højlund. He's been the only player that's been lively through the middle.
Yeah.
Presumably Bruno goes through the middle then.
And you just don't bring on Sergio Reguilon. Like,
that's a bit more.
You just don't bring him on. You just don't bring him on.
I'd have started him. I'd take Rashford off there.
I think if he got started, Foden would have torn him a new arse.
Who?
Reguilon.
Oh, right. Leverkusen 1-0.
They want to win the league.
That would put them back to top and 2 points ahead of Bayern. Edison's mocking it, mate. Bruno, you just got mocked.
Manchester United have only led 29 minutes at home
this season. They've been behind for 293 and they've been drawn for 110. Grealish!
If you start the game as a draw, 110 is probably expected.
That's 35 for today's game. That's 35 of their 110 minutes drawing. The rest of the time they've been losing.
What? Did they draw the game this year? That's 90. Like 90. If they're drawn 0-0, that's 90.
Like Nottingham Forest, they went
16 shots!
Forest, they were 1-0 down after 3. Sheffield United, they were losing for most of it and then scored a late double. Same for Brentford match.
City had 16 shots in a Premier League derby.
It's fine if Man United have also had 16 shots.
That's it. They're losing 16. To be fair, this has been 16-6.
Flaubert's goal as well for Leverkusen.
He's a very good player.
Who is surprised?
This is what makes from football.
Frimpong on the right.
You're right, Gary. Well, especially if you're in the sky blue part. If you're in the red part, you don't want to call this football. You call this abhorrent.
Yeah. Do I go to the cinema and watch a horror show?
Yeah.
They should have put the tickets as PG. Not PG, sorry, 18.
Yeah. As a theatre of dreams.
Scenes of violence.
Theatre of dreams. Like, you're rocking out to watch Dumbag.
It's a bit of a circus, to be fair.
Yeah.
The theatre of drama. This the United is just such a. It's like the Kardashians. If they were a football club, that would be Manchester United.
Yeah.
There's nothing. There's nothing going on though. It's just pure drama, chaos. I don't know, man.
Who are City? What family are City?
They got to be. Everyone's successful, but they only came into money recently.
Billy Wingrove. Billy Wingrove's little family.
But they've also got to be somewhat dislikable.
If anyone's got any suggestions, Billy Wingrove.
Bezos. They just bought their way to the top.
Yeah. If anyone's got any suggestions, please do say. We're comparing football clubs to rich families.
Are we? Is that just the last 15 minutes of the show?
Why not? Gareth Southgate's in the crowd. Is that his son next to him? Or is he just sat by himself?
Just some random kid. Chelsea are someone who's old money. Used to be really good, but it's been poor. After COVID, it's been a mess. Debenham, no. The entire department store. I don't know enough famous families.
No. No, I'm watching the Marriott hotels ads.
Everton are the Kemp family. They were gold back in the day, and they're still here, and they're still relevant.
But who gives? But
no one really cares. Then you've got.
If one of them was if Everton got relegated, or if one of them was to disappear,
exactly. If the Kemps disappeared, you'd be you're so disappointed. But they're not in their glory days anymore. Maybe if Roman has a baby, I think he has had a baby actually.
Oh, Alvarez,
Foden.
One of my failed points. Not going to get any though.
Why do you still have Phil Foden?
I don't know. Because I look at his game every week and go, that's a good game. He's faced a City, he'll score.
Yeah.
Just not what happens. It's frustrating.
Yeah.
13 minutes.
Stones. Guardiola. Now Rodri. Lifts out wide. Great touch from Foden. Looks like he might dive inside. Here's Bernardo. Foden. Walker. Rodri back to Walker. Walker, the touch isn't convincing. But here is Bernardo Silva. Did you get anything good for your birthday, Jack? Gary said maybe we'll get a Chelsea win next week. Yeah, birthday was alright. Got a few books, which is quite good.
Bit of a disappointing way to end it. Wasn't over yet.
I was going to say, this will be the greatest last 12 minutes. No, it's not been disappointing at all. And it's not over yet, mate. It's just gone 5 o'clock.
I get confused because it's 3:30 kick-off and
yeah,
I'm hungry.
Feels like a night game. I still think there's a goal in this game. It might be City, but there's a goal. Grealish. I'm looking at a Norwegian man that's being marked by Johnny Evans in the box. Grealish, Guardiola.
Sorry, on what
Rodri. He might just hit it. It's fallen to Haaland. Should finish. He plays it across. Open goal. 3-0 City.
Fantasy points.
Manchester United 0. Manchester City 3. Wow.
Well, I'll take the FPL points.
Sure you will. An assist for Haaland as well. I thought Rodri was going to score. They are just mocking it.
You called it though. You literally said, "Look at the Norwegian man being marked by Johnny Evans,"
and then the ball came off and it was just there.
I mean, first of all, Rodri, known for a long shot, picks it up 30 yards out. He covers 10 yards to the edge of the box, has a shot. Onana parries it straight. I'm not even joking. Straight to Erling Haaland. Not a yard to the left. Not a yard to the right.
I also question, where was Johnny Evans in all of this?
And then Foden is unmarked in the middle.
Bullet point number 1, right, on the whiteboard. You walk in, pre-match talk. Bullet point 1 number 1. Don't let Haaland do that.
Number 2, don't leave anyone marked in the middle. Number 3, don't let Rodri do.
Just bold. Full caps, loads of exclamation marks, arrows pointing at it. Mark Haaland. How has he been given this much time and space? Evans. 2 goals, 1 assist today.
On what planet are we living? Because this isn't Earth. On what planet does Erling Haaland play against Johnny Evans? The other fans are leaving. Cheerio, cheerio, cheerio. Cheerio, cheerio, cheerio. It's quite funny, isn't it? Watching them leave.
Yeah, Gareth says Bradford vs Chelsea was a nail-biter entertaining match for a neutral like myself. Bradford did well to soak up 90 minutes of pressure without conceding. Yeah. Anyway.
I thought it meant Bradford.
That is...
I thought it meant Brentford.
Oh, sorry, yeah. That does make more sense.
Ah. I thought you meant Bradford. Because we lost to Bradford in
I was
the FA
thinking
Cup.
4-2.
Oh yeah, without conceding.
Yeah, should have put that together. Anyway. Why was Haaland completely unmarked? United seem to have completely forgotten they're playing against the Premier League record-breaking scorer.
They're going to get 5. Here comes City again. Grealish.
2 in the last 9.
They will.
Foden tries an overhead kick. He's just taking the piss. They are taking the piss, United.
I'll sit up on FPL points.
They're whipping balls into the box. They're going for overhead kicks.
Oh, they're bringing off Foden now after that. They might as well bring on that Bob bloke.
In fact, should have captained Arden, says Garrett. Yeah, feeling the same, mate. Alex says that was easy.
Who is that Bob bloke?
And they're doing the Poznan.
While also doing some signs.
Apart from 2 women I can see in the middle who are not engaging in the Poznan at all. Now they've turned back around to pump their fists at United fans.
And watch them walk out. They're walking out in their numbers, by the way. There's 8 minutes left of the Manchester Derby and United fans are walking.
Ericsson. Thing is, there is absolutely no reason why United shouldn't be as big as a football powerhouse as competitively as City right now.
No.
Because it's not like they've got loads less investment. Yes, City have broken a few FFP things, but you can still be successful without breaking FFP.
So Jamie Carragher, you think they should put in the National League?
I do agree.
That'd be hilarious.
Relegate City now.
I know obviously that all the players would leave. But if you're Erling Haaland...
Just 1 year.
Do you just do one... Do you agree to play for like free and do 1 year in the National League?
Thing is, they would piss it. They'd sign championship level players.
Yeah.
That would be willing to pay for ridiculous amounts of money.
And because it also goes Manchester City.
And also go, well, we're going to win.
Yeah.
We're not going to lose. And because it's cheeky
They would
burgers,
not lose a game.
because it's cheeky burgers, they're going to do well as long as he stays.
I'm sorry, but 22 touches in the opposite box in 1 hour of football is ridiculous.
Yeah.
And I don't think I honestly don't think this is about. I don't know where to put this because I don't think City have been at their best, but United haven't been shy.
They haven't needed to be, mate. They're walking about.
Have United been shy?
They weren't for the first half, no.
Second half, they've gone back to being United.
The second half, they've stopped captaining Haaland. Like, why would you... No, stop
marking him.
They've stopped marking Haaland. I read it just because I just saw a KSI tweet saying he's captained. He's very happy.
And when you look for inspiration, your captain's rolling around on the floor.
You are not the biggest fan of him.
But it's things like that where it goes wrong for United.
Yeah.
Because a game like this, he should have got him in a huddle and encouraged him. He's pissing about, rolling around on the floor, crying to the referee about his poor ankle.
Haaland's drawn level with United for Premier League goals this campaign.
I'm glad Chelsea are doing better than.
I don't know if we're behind.
We've got more than United, surely.
11.
We've scored more than 11.
Have we?
No.
I'm trying to think. We've got 3 against Luton.
Yeah, 3 against Luton. 2 against Arsenal, that's 5. 1 against...
Let's have a look.
1 against Liverpool.
Counting them all individually.
Yeah. How many goals, please tell me we've scored more than 11?
13. I can see that. 11.
13.
We do play Tottenham next week, so might be.
Exactly. Another 2 goals, 15.
I was thinking, well, 8 goals conceded.
Here's Reggie on a run. Can United get a goal back for pride?
What?
Maguire is up front. Why are Reggie on Maguire up front? And they've lost the ball. And here comes Haaland against Johnny Evans. Oh, when Evans won the ball.
Ericsson heads it back to Dallo. Give me some angry United fans on TalkSport this week. Gutless performance from United. I'm very excited when we finish stream to put the volume on and listen to Roy Keane.
Oh, I mean, we'll listen to Roy Keane and I'm watching Goldbridge highlights.
Yes, 100%.
Laddie Evans.
Right, Anthony on, Martial on, Doku also on. So
you spin me right round.
So Ericsson's off for Anthony, Martial on as well. You imagine the end of Rashford's day.
Martial does not want to be there.
It is indeed. He's been piss poor.
Someone in the crowd's dressed as Santa.
Don't know why he's getting an applause. Kovacic off. Sorry, Kovacic on, Doku on.
Pep's mocking it. He did not need to do this at all. There was no need for him to bring on Doku.
They're throwing Jeremy Doku on for 10 minutes here just for a laugh. So that's 5 minutes ago.
It was to end Reguilon's career.
Just checking his shorts for some reason.
Like he's got one.
Official. I checked up his shorts. So. Anyway, Julian Alvarez is off, and number 10, which is... Well, I can't remember who number 10 is for City. Grealish. Jack Grealish.
He did alright. I mean, what's the point in saying he did alright for City? They've all done well. They're picking Man City.
Yeah. Did alright. Could have got an assist in there if Foden's bicey came off.
That would have been brilliant.
That would have been good.
Foden trying to recreate Rooney's derby bicycle kick.
If we had pulled that off, that would have been.
And do you know what? If he pulled that off, I'd love to listen back to Peter Drew's commentary over it. It definitely can't.
I imagine his commentary's been good today as well. Probably a little bit better than ours. Just a little bit.
Yeah, but he gets right with notes down. That's the difference.
We could do that, but we don't. We don't have time.
Here's Kovacic. Gives it to Foden. Here's Phil Foden. Oh, he stopped.
Silva. Foden. Lovely little lifted pass into Silva, but it's cut out by Evans. Foden. Stones. That's a good chance from McTominay. Here's Bruno. Tries to play it into the path of Alejandro Garnacho. Garnacho, and Walker kicks off the end of the pitch. That's out for a corner. That's good for United. Maybe they'll score. Probably not. For being honest.
No, it's not happening.
Even if they do get one now, it's just like, well done. Game's already finished, mate.
Sure.
You're so far behind. Ball in the air. Headed up by Reguilon. Headed away. It's a bit messy, and then flags up anyway.
2 minutes ago.
Check to see if Docky's wearing underwear that's FA approved. Yeah.
What wouldn't be approved?
None. Good to Jack and Harry. Enjoy the rest of your birthday, Jack. See you next time. Thank you, Chelsea fan.
Yeah.
We are live on paint the town red.
Oh, yeah.
Live on Saturday for I don't know whether it's a
Newcastle
Classica or Newcastle Arsenal yet, but we'll make a decision there. We are live
Johnny
at 5:30.
Evans.
So join us there.
Also, Sky giving Bernardo Silva man of the match. Why?
He's done well.
He has.
Bit original.
Points you can't give it to City because you could give it all of them. Haaland scored 2 and got his fifth. Foden scored. Grealish looked good. Bernardo looked good. So even Kovacic looked good when this came on. About a minute ago. That's gone off the pitch. It has. Yeah. Probably. Pep's still angry. He's 3-0 up the derby. Imagine getting angry at derby.
That's why they win derbies. Because they are annoyed at 3-0 by the smallest imperfections.
I haven't seen Ten Hag all day.
I have. But he looked sad and walked back to his bench.
I've seen no animated, I've seen no anger, I've seen passion. And I think there's no heart to this United team. They've got a soul, but it's like a human body, but it hasn't got a heart. It's got all the other things.
So it's a corpse. It's dead.
Exactly. And if that heart starts beating, that everything will click. But
that's not how living works. There's no heart, and then suddenly they get a heart.
No, you know what I mean, though. Old Trafford is looking empty, with an additional 4 minutes.
4? Thank God it's not any longer. Bernardo Silva.
So even though you're not enjoying the
No, we're just witnessing the downfall of Manchester United.
We're watching a murder.
Rodri. Here's Foden. Yeah, we're witnesses. There's one thing about me, it's that I'm a snitch. Foden. Walker. Bernardo. Foden. Rodri. Stones. Here's Bernardo. Bit poor. Garnacho, for some reason, didn't win the ball. Switch to the play, but Doku can't get there because it's cleared away by Dallo. Now Anthony. He's gone round once. He's gone round twice. Tries to play it to Dallo. Dallo tries to kick Kovacic and misses. He can't even do that correctly.
Who you giving your player of the match to?
Edison.
You actually?
Clean sheet.
Oh my days.
Just doesn't get the recognition he deserves. And the saves he's made.
He did make against saves.
I'll go Haaland because he's in it.
You're so down.
Well, any of them, all of them, they all win. But he's got 2 goals and an assist. Like it's a bit dull if they win 1-0 and there's actually been some really good players. Anthony and Doku are going at it. Doku's just said, "Calm yourself, little boy."
I'd send Anthony off.
Anthony's got booked for it.
He tried to kick him twice, and then tried to fight him. That's a red. I tell you what, if he books Doku, that's like Doku did nothing wrong. Doku dribbled, got kicked once, twice there, and then Anthony just says, "Calm yourself, shush, mate."
He wiggles his finger.
He just Anthony smacks his hand out. Like, I think that's violent conduct.
Red.
Oh, Anthony gets sent off now. I'm like, be hilarious. I don't know who to give player of the match. Paul Tierney, he did a decent job. He's had nothing to do, apart from the penalty, which he got right.
Doku bursts down the left. He beats his man. Jeremy Doku is
taking the mick. He's taking the mick.
Balling out here. Bloody good footballer.
They are trying to kick him. And Bruno got booked for it. I'd send him off. He's mouthing off at refs. Book him. Finally, that's what I know about. How has it taken 92 minutes for Bruno to get booked today?
He does just kick him and then try and kick him again.
Yeah. How has it taken this long to book him?
He's been whinging at the refs. He's been putting in fouls.
Probably because he's the captain, he gets away with it
Bernardo.
because the ref sees it as, oh, he's the captain, he's using...
He's still, like...
But
it's not. It's not productive.
No, it's not.
He's just whinging.
What have I just watched from Johnny Evans? That is some UFC SmackDown stuff. That is quality.
It's just... I cannot describe what has happened there.
That is the best piece of defending I've ever seen.
Behind him. And somehow... What does he do? He's in trouble for a red here. Because he puts his arm around the neck of the flat and pulls him down.
So,
Yeah, that's what City players are saying here.
The ref hasn't made a decision yet. He hasn't called him over yet.
It's everyone else to go so you can have a little word with Docky.
Johnny Evans is
Oh,
around.
and Anthony.
Oh, they're still fighting each other. Who cares?
Get on.
Are you telling me that Evans is getting away with whatever he just pulled off? He is. He's not even getting a card.
Yeah, because his teammate trying to fight Docky was just
so good. That was so good. No intent to play them whatsoever.
Yeah.
Courtney's just drawing things now. He's paint. He's just got so bored. He's just doing artwork. I'll rush his play whistle. Who really cares? It's past the 94 minutes.
This goes in. Well done.
Just, what are we even waiting for? What are we waiting for? The ball? Where is the ball? What did Anthony do? I went over to Docu again. I'd send him off.
Just resetting, yeah.
Send him off. Just send Anthony off.
Okay, so thanks for the stream today, guys. No problem, Gary. Thank you for tuning in.
Mate.
Catch you next stream whenever that is. Should be Saturday, unless someone pays us £1 million to do it. Stream sin before then.
I think if someone said I'll give you 200 would do it.
Someone said I'll give you a tenner. I am
No.
making a thumbnail for Newcastle loss.
Jump. Oh, Haaland's his hat trick. Haaland's actually taking a free kick. Just hit McTominay's rear. The game's over.
There we go. That's the end of the 90. Manchester United 0. Manchester City 3. Frankly, embarrassing for United. City dominant as always. Haaland sensational as always. Evans was protesting his innocence. What a shit show, really. What a shit show. United were embarrassing. City were incredible. What more is there to say? Still having to go at the refs, United. They try and run the refs their troubles, but they've been crap. We'll be back next week with whatever games we choose to stream. See you then, guys. Podcast out of the week, we'll probably be talking about this mess and Chelsea's mess and El Clasico and other things. And then on the Wednesday video, there'll be something out for you guys exploring a good or bad team in the world of football. Very ambiguous series, that. And then preparations out on Friday as always. So that's everything for this week. Thank you guys very, very much for watching. And we'll see you next time.